Yo, what's cracking with you, YouTube, Raider Nation, my crypt keepers, new guys to the basement? Thank you for tuning in. This is your boy Dirty Raider, live in the basement. Actually, I upgraded today to the garage. I've updated it today to the garage. We're moving up a little bit. 1,300 subscribers, you know what I mean? I can come up out the basement now. You know what I mean? And we moving on up to the garage. Hopefully we continue to fly up this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But as I always do, man, I want to get into the chat, man. I want to thank everybody for being here first and foremost. Digital Press, I see you, bro. I see you cracking. What's cracking with your nephew? Robert Pena, salute to you, man. I hope all is well with your son. You know what I mean? I hope everything works out good and you know what I mean it's not too bad, bro. You know what I mean? Um Matthew Smith, shout out to you, bro. I know you're a Jets fan, but you always in the chat. You always showing good love, bro. Even though when you like the cap sometimes, but yeah, I mean it's all love, bro. Salute to you. My boy Raider Bob is in the building. What's cracking with you, Raider Bob 85, my G? What's good? What's good? Raiders for Life is in the building. What's good with you, Raider for Life? Hope all is well with you, man. Hope you had a blessed day. I see Raider 78 is in the building. What it do with you, man? Isaac is in the building, my guy. What's cracking with you, bro? Milk a breezy like cereal, my G. What's up with you, bro? Raider Kojo, what's good with you, man? Hope you're doing good, man. Black and grayed out, my guy. What's cracking, man? I was just before I got in here, man. I was just putting the finishing touches on that little special thing, man. You'll see it tomorrow night. I guarantee you. I know I've been prolonging, but you'll see it tomorrow night. Matrix Raider, what it do, man? Hope you're having a good day. Look, ladies and gentlemen, it's really not a whole lot going on. I did get something hot off the presses about 2 hours ago. I don't know if anybody has touched on it, but Jonathan Hankins did a small little sit down with Eddie Pascal, you know, of the Raider Network, and they had a small little sit down, little chop it up, little talk. You know what I mean? Jolly Rancher, what's popping? Harold Smith, what it do? Yeah, Gerald McCoy or Akeem Hicks? Akeem Hicks. Raiders for Life. Akeem Hicks. That would literally be my choice, my friend. If I had to choose between the two, it would be Akeem Hicks. But no, I had seen they had a nice little interview. You know, it came nice off the presses, you know, and I really enjoyed it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a small little listen. It dropped a couple of hours ago. I don't know if anybody touched on it, but we're gonna take a small little listen to it. It ain't too long, about 6 minutes. Yeah, 6 minutes. It's about the length of it. We'll pause it. We'll talk about it. I'm not gonna waste your time with 6 minutes. You know, I'm not gonna waste 6 minutes of your time. We'll definitely have a nice little discussion about it. Um, if you got a question, you hear something, you know, type it in. You know what I mean? And then we'll address it. But let's see. Tell me if you can hear it.
And a very, very exciting day here in the building as we welcome back Big Time Hank. Jonathan Hankins back in silver and black for another year, man. Congratulations. I imagine that it feels good to have the business side of this all done. And, hey, it's time to go play football now.
No, it's definitely great. Free agency was definitely a little strange this year, but was able to get an opportunity to come back and play with the Raiders, and that was pretty hard to turn down.
Yeah, and we were talking before we started rolling. An original Oakland Raider.
I like that. He sounded like he wanted to come back. Ot 6, what's cracking with you, my guy? Joey Raider, what it do, man? Salute to you. Most definitely, Harold. Always welcome, my dude. You always welcome, man. Ja Raider, what up with you, man? Yeah, I'm back healthy, bro. I'm back healthy, man. I hope you back healthy too, bro. You know what I mean? I'm Monday through Friday, bro. I take the weekends off. You catch me live right here in the garage. You know what I mean? Monday through Friday, 9:30 p.m. until I decide I want to go to bed, which is probably around 12, something like that. I'm trying to get into this new swing with Little Man coming in. You know what I mean? But if you're just tuning in, we are listening to the Jonathan Hankins interview that dropped with Eddie Pascal a couple of hours ago on YouTube, live at the studio over there at Raider headquarters in Henderson. And he was just saying how Jonathan Hankins was just saying how he really wanted to come back and really appreciated the offer. So let's listen to a little bit more of this interview.
Right, and there's not that many of you guys left, just you and Derek, and it's got to be cool from your perspective, obviously growing as a player, as a person, but to see this organization grow too, from where we started in Oakland a few years ago, and now we're sitting in this beautiful, brand new studio, and it's got to. I imagine it's been kind of a fun journey in that sense for you too.
No, it's been great. It's definitely starting off in Oakland, being 2 years over there and then transitioning to Las Vegas, going through COVID. And just going through a lot, over the last few years. And then, obviously, Josh getting here and bringing a whole new staff. It was definitely nice, definitely a breath of fresh air. And I like all the moves they've been making. It's been crazy, to say the least.
That's crazy. A breath of fresh air. Why isn't that the first time we've heard that from a player? A breath of fresh air? Like, I've heard a lot of players say this. And I'm starting to see that the culture we had in here was very stressful last year. And for them to perform the way they did under the amount of stress that myself figure that they're talking about, it's hard to play under that amount of pressure. So now you got them saying, it's a breath of fresh air. They like what's being brought in. They like what's going on. They're appreciative. You know what I mean? They're feeling good. So that says a lot about this front office. The fact that they're making the right moves and players are talking about it. And the moves that they're making are making players want to come back. You know what I mean? It's making players want to be here. You know what I mean? They feel comfortable. And I like it so far.
So I'm asking about those moves in a sec, but I guess the big question is why here? Why did you decide to come back? Obviously, you've had a lot of success in silver and black, but at the end of the day, we understand that part of being a free agent is you can go and test the waters.
Yeah, with the opportunity to come back and play with Max, play with Derek Carr, and all other guys, Waller, it just made sense that my family's here, and I've been here the last, say, 2 years in Vegas, and Vegas has been good to me. So it was real hard to try to figure out if I wanted to, start elsewhere rather than staying home, and I feel like this is home.
And you talk about Max. Max obviously gets locked up a few weeks ago.
I like that. Home. You know what I mean? He said he wanted to play with Max. He wanted to play with DC. He wanted to play with Waller and them guys. To me, that's fire. That there is fire. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, before we get back into the interview, I got a special guest backstage, ladies and gentlemen. We got something planned for y'all in the upcoming weeks. You know what I mean? We're going to kick off something real nice for y'all. Today, he in here. He got the brim cocked to the side. He got the glasses on, looking like Aladdin E50. Ladies and gentlemen, my boy representing that Central California, representing that valley. Ladies and gentlemen, my boy, Mr. Dirt E. Lowe. What up with you, Lowe?
What up, man? What's up? How you doing, man? How you doing? Been a little minute.
Yeah, man, been a little minute, man. We ain't talked in like 4 hours.
Yeah, it's been about three and a half.
3.5. We ain't talked to each other in about 3.5 hours, man. You know what I mean?
I wasn't crying earlier.
I was crying. I wasn't crying
earlier, bro.
I had something in my eyes. That's all, man. I was cutting onions. It sounded like I was crying, but I was cutting onions, man. But nah, bro. Yeah, thanks for pulling up, man. We was just sitting here listening to the Jonathan Hankins interview that dropped a couple of hours ago. I don't know how many people got a chance to take a look at it or hear it. Is my mic cracking?
Is it mine or is it because My shit started cracking earlier. I think it is mine. I think I might have to jump off and jump back on.
No, you sound fine.
For real? Okay.
Is it me?
Sounds better now.
Okay.
When you were playing the Hankins right now, like I heard it.
Clear?
Yeah.
Oh, the static or the interview?
There it goes. You're straight.
The static is back.
You're good.
Okay. All right. Hey, Raider Nation, am I good now? All right.
Good, Thor.
A foundational pillar of
What up,
this team wants
Thor?
to do on the defensive side of the ball. As a guy in your position who's seen Max grow from kind of that skinny kid from Eastern Michigan to who he is now, man, I mean, it's got to be very rewarding just on a human level for you to see him get all the success and accolades as of late.
No, it's amazing. All the hard work he done put in, just working out his eating habits, his daily routine. I told him that one day it was gonna finally pay off, and he got the deal that he wanted, that he deserved, and I'm so proud and happy for him. And with the guys that we got on the D line that's coming in, I feel like we can do even better than what we did last year.
You know, to have that consistent pressure on the outside, what does that do for you guys in the middle?
Well, it definitely make our life a lot easier. The quarterback stepping up in the pocket and be able to get a few more sacks, cause a little bit more havoc out there on the field, and just try to be one of the top 5 or top 10 defenses this year.
You know.
Well, it sounds like you're giving a lot of praise to our boy Max Crosby over there on the edges, man. You know what I mean? And as well as Yannick, he was giving praise to Yannick and Klee and Nassib. You know, when he was saying that that outside pressure, it makes it a little bit easier for them to play in the middle. You know what I mean? Which is not really a something that you see on other teams. You don't really hear people saying, I mean, it makes it easier to play in the middle. Like he's talking like he's playing with Hall of Fame greatness over there on his side. He love that boy Max.
Yeah, like the way he was praising him, like he knows that, like, and he made a perfect example. Like he's like, man, those guys going on the edge, bringing the quarterback to me, man, makes my job easier. I mean, that's pretty much the whole purpose of it,
The whole purpose of it, man.
Yeah.
Let's listen to some more of this. We 2 minutes 42 seconds in. We got about
you talk about that new staff, and Josh left. Comes in, and Dave is here now, and I don't want to say the culture is changing, but things are different here than they've been in the past.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on working with Patrick Graham? What have your impressions been with him, and a new, fresh mind, a new, fresh set of verbiage to help you guys get from A to Z?
No, I think it's definitely going to be beneficial, especially with Pat Graham, him being here with the Raiders, me playing for him as a D-line coach. I know the way he is as a defensive coordinator and as a defensive line coach, but him just being on me, I know he's not going to take it easy on me. He's going to always continue to push me to do better and do good things out there. So I think it's a great thing for our whole defense and as a unit. So it's nothing but good things to look to.
That for me.
So what I found out, because I didn't know this, and I'm just being honest, until I had watched this interview earlier, and I had to go do some things where he was like, "Oh, just playing for him." I was like, "When did he play for Patrick Graham?" Well, he played for Patrick Graham in 2014 for the New York Giants. Patrick Graham was the defensive line coach at the time. So that he played for Patrick Graham back in 2014. So this will be his second time playing for Patrick Graham. He had 3 sacks under Graham in 2014.
So wait a minute. I thought we drafted him. No, huh? No. Okay. All right.
Signed him as a free agent in 2018 when we was in Oakland.
So then, this is going on his 8th year, 9th year.
Yeah, he's been in the league since, if I'm not mistaken, he's been in the league since 2012.
Shit, that's 10 years.
2012. Yeah, he's 10 years in.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
He played 3 or 4 years with the Giants. Then he played with the Colts, and then we got him from the Colts in free agency.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was in. I thought it was just maybe here for like 4 years, to be honest with you.
So he's been with us since 2018. So this will be year number 5.
Oh, yeah, that's 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's been in the league since 2012. So this will be year 11.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. But he did play for Patrick Graham back in 2014.
So wait a minute. When was Graham actually with the Patriots? Did he have 2 stints with Giants?
I think he may have had 2 stints with the Giants because
Oh.
2014 he was the defensive line coach. He was the defensive line coach.
Oh, okay. He wasn't coordinator.
Yeah. Hey, salute to you, Eric. What's cracking with you? Paul Gaines, what's cracking,
What up?
man? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? We had a special guest, but he disappeared. Hopefully he comes back. Hopefully he comes back in sometime soon. But we're gonna get back into a little bit more of this interview. Matrix, we'll get into the Brandon Cooks right after the interview. Oh, special guest is back, ladies and gentlemen. Our special guest is back, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a guy here that, in all honesty, doesn't really need any introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway. This guy is one of my homeboys. You know what I mean? We rocks with each other when we can. He's known for having a leapfrog, switched it up, had to throw that away, had to get him a grown man tablet. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of the 420 hour, the 520 hour, the 620 hour, 220 hour.
220.
If you ask him, it's 420 everywhere, every time, anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, my boy, Raider Gang. What's up with you, Gang?
What's
What
cracking, man?
How you
Cracking,
feeling,
guys?
What's
I'm
up?
just chilling, man. Chilling.
Yeah, man. I was sitting here listening to the Jonathan Hankins interview with Eddie Pascal that dropped a couple of hours ago. You know?
Okay.
So
I did see that. I haven't heard it, but yeah, I did see that there was a little interview today of Hankins.
So far we learned in our because it's a 6-minute interview with 3 minutes 28 seconds in, but so far we learned that he wanted to come back. You know what I mean? He had to mull it over, but it was really hard for him to leave. So he wanted to come back. He wanted to play with Max. He wanted to play with DC. He wanted to play with Waller and the rest of the guys. You know what I mean?
He's also
Huh?
He was also interested in all the pickups that they're having.
Yeah.
So like
he's
he was
very intrigued with all the pickups that they're picking up. Really high on Max Crosby. You know what I mean? He's really high on Max Crosby. And I also come to find out he played for Patrick Graham back in 2014 for the Giants.
Yeah, that was like one of his best years, no?
Yeah, and I'm being honest, I didn't know that. You know what I mean? It was like his second best year. He had a year before that under somebody else with 7 sacks, but he's been in the NFL since 2012. Mm-hmm. So he's actually going on his 11th year. You know what I mean? And it's still being productive. You know what I mean? It may not be at a high value, but the production is there. You know what I mean? And Patrick Graham will be able to get a little bit more out of him. You know what I mean? Already knowing what his play style is, how he can get down, things of that nature. You know what I mean? So you're all caught up, and we're going into the next question.
Cool.
I imagine that played a little bit of a role in your decision to ultimately come back here, right?
No doubt. It was actually, I want to say, right after my birthday, I talked to him on the phone. That was during the time that I received the offer from him. And just talking to him, honestly, you know, there's nothing always given to you. You got to go out there and earn it. But he knows the way I work. He knows the way I play. He knows I love the game of football. And he's just going to be here to help me get better and continue to improve as a football player.
And we look at the calendar now, too. You signed this deal today, which is Monday the 4th, right, I believe? Back to work in a week, man.
Yeah, that offseason went by pretty fast. But no, it's always good to get back into it. Just right after the season was over, we went on vacation. And by the time vacation was over, I was already thinking about getting back into it, training, playing. As much as we love this game, it's always good to take a few, months or a couple weeks off. But for me, it's pretty much all I love to do.
But just in terms of like that new energy with the new coaching staff.
I like that.
Yeah.
Take a couple weeks off and let me get right back into it, man.
Yeah, just try to decompress. You know what I mean? Like just decompress, like get everything out of your system, and then just so you can get, you know,
Get acclimated to again. Yeah. You got
Yeah.
to do that every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? With
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah,
You got to do that shit.
Look, the off season goes by quick when you make it to the playoffs.
I'm sure the fuck does.
You know what I
Fuck
mean?
yeah, man.
The off season goes.
You want to
by
be the
quick.
best, huh?
Hey,
It's long fucking.
hey,
Yeah,
that is the
man.
price
Work
you
week.
gotta, that is the price you gotta pay, man. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? When you start winning, the price you gotta pay is a shorter off season for you. But
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
he's not getting acclimated to being off. You know what I mean? And
Right.
the what I really heard from him was football is what he loves to do.
Yeah.
This is him. He still loves the game. If you still love the game, you're still gonna try and give everything you got when you're on the field. I can respect that. I can definitely respect that.
For sure.
What I like too, what he said was, "This is home now." Like, you know what I'm saying? This is like home. You know what I mean? For him, I don't know if we got to that part yet, but yeah, that was one of the things that I pulled from it. He's like, "This is home," so like you're comfortable at home. You know what I mean? Like you can get,
Yeah.
you can get in, you know,
Yeah.
your vibe and shit when you're at home, and you just get used to it. What's up, Moore?
James Moore, what's up with you, man? What's up,
Dragon,
with
man.
you? Joey Boy, what's good with you, man?
What up? What
Twin
up?
Raider, what it do, man?
What's up?
Thor Helm Jr., my G, what's cracking? Hey, Digital Press, to answer your question, yes, this is Jonathan Hankins speaking.
Nephew.
Matthew Smith. Even if we make a first round exit, you're not making the playoffs at all. The Jets
Oh,
are
that's the
Oh,
Jets
come on.
fan. That's that Jets fan from yesterday. Oh man.
Shout out to my boy Matthew, man.
He's hanging in there though. He's hanging in
Yeah,
there.
he's good. Hey, I love it though. He has love for his team though. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yes, sir. Pro Villa, what's cracking with you, man?
What up?
Hope all is well with you. Hey, my boy James Moore says salute to you, Thor. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I'm really digging this interview, man. Like, hey, he said, okay, that was good. Not gonna lie. Shout out to my boy Matthew, man. That's my guy, bro. He may not be a Raider fan, but he rocks with us, bro, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
And he got a cool sense of humor.
And all the new faces, like that's got to be kind of it. You know, it probably has to feel a little bit like the first day of school coming up next week.
No, it is, especially with a lot of, obviously whole new staff.
Mm-hmm.
But me knowing Patrick Graham was good. But obviously, just trying to learn each other, try to build that bond, that chemistry, so we can go out there and do what we need to do. But there's a lot of excitement, a lot of enjoy for Las Vegas. I'm just excited.
I know that the fans kind of look at this mid-April, off-season workout program like, oh, but what really gets accomplished? Not wearing pads. Like, for someone who's done it, who's seen it, see how valuable it is. I mean, what do you and the guys on this roster, what are you really going to get out of this next portion of the calendar?
Really just learning the coaches, the way they teach, obviously the techniques, the schemes that we got coming up, and just really just getting to know, one another. When you're out there on the field, you're out there with your brother, and it's nothing like knowing and counting on them, knowing they're gonna do their job. So OTAs, this little first phase or 2-3 phases that we got is huge for the season. Obviously, a lot of people don't always come to attend or come around or do the OTA things, but when you got a group of guys that's all on the same page and want the same goal, I think it's very beneficial to get you where you want to be.
Yeah, and then we're excited to have you guys back in the building. Well, obviously you're here today, but see the rest of the group here in just about a week, man. Well, congratulations. A very exciting day for you, for the family, for the entire organization here. We're very, very happy to have you back in Silver and Black. And we'll see you, as I said, we'll literally see you next week. I can't wait.
They don't stop.
Jonathan Hankins, thanks for hanging out, man.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Bad boy.
I'm happy to have this guy back, man. I'm being honest. I'm happy to have this guy back. I hear the enthusiasm in his voice. You know what I mean? He sounds like he wants to be a part of this team. He sounds like, you know what I mean? Like he's saying everything I want to hear, man.
Yeah.
Was that a big enough hit?
That was a nice one, bro.
You just disappeared.
I know.
Damn.
You a ninja?
He pulled a
This
ninja.
motherfucker
He pulled a
disappeared.
ninja.
I could have ran away, dog. I could have ran away. And been
I
like,
know.
abracadabra, motherfuckers.
You should have did that shit, bro.
Rossi, what's good with you, man?
Abracadabra, B. It's like abracadabra, B.
Stupid.
Man, oh man. Yeah, so
Nice
look.
stuff right here.
Woo!
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Very nice.
Then I got some.
Hey, and the
I got
words
some
of Borat, and the words of Borat, that's nice.
That's nice.
Oh,
It's
right.
nice. It's nice.
Then I got some Donnie Burger.
Okay.
My boy hit me up because I got some Donnie Burger. I'm like, Donnie
Donnie
Burger.
Burger.
From that's my boy. Like, I didn't spend my beer. I didn't spend my beer.
I didn't spend my back.
You just like me, bro. Yeah,
Fucking
Big
Adam
Hank a
Sandler.
Raider, bro.
Yeah.
In fact, Big Hank jersey is the next jersey I'm going to pick up, man. Right after
Oh,
this
okay.
interview,
Okay.
I'm gonna go give me a Hank jersey, bro. Like fuck it, I'm gonna give me a Jonathan Hankins jersey, bro. I like this interview.
Yeah,
This
that
tells
would've
me
been-
if he, and this is just the if he were ever to go into the Hall of Fame, he would choose the Raiders first.
Yeah.
He would choose the Raiders. Yeah, if I gotta put, my bus has gotta be where? Oh yeah, put me with the Raiders. I'm good. That's my home. And then he was like, Vegas has been good to him too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like that. I definitely can get that.
Yeah, because you want to get guys that want to be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause you don't want.
Gonna be
Yeah. Because man, for a while there, it was like just guys coming for paychecks because they knew that they could get a good paycheck coming.
Yeah.
But now it's a different culture, so it's like they come in because they want to be here. Devontae Adams, Hankins,
Yeah.
it's cool.
I was tripping out. I forgot who said it. Somebody said this shit in the chat, and I can't remember who it was, but I know it was one of us. One of us that you talk a lot. Said something along the lines that the Las Vegas Raiders have not had a losing season. Ooh, nice. So we haven't had a losing season. So it's like technically he's right. So with this culture change and all that shit, it's gonna be fucking perfect. These guys are it's gonna be a good season. I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, Cooks.
Oh yeah, but they want a second round pick though.
Hey, FALV, what's cracking with you, brother?
Oh,
Hope
shit.
you having a great day, man. Hope all was well with you. You know what I mean? Oh, real quick, before we continue on with the show, we're gonna go right into Cooks right after this. I just want to say,
Okay, cool.
shout out to the motherfucking Kansas Jayhawks for winning
Oh,
the NCAA
yeah.
Final Four.
Wow.
I'm not a Jayhawk fan. I'm a Trojan fan, but them boys worked hard. Shout out to them for winning.
Yeah, they came back.
Yeah, they came back. You know what I mean? They balled out. They put North Carolina on their back, bro. And so shout out to them, man. You know what I mean?
I guess it was the biggest comeback ever in the championship game. 16 points.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So shout out to them for putting in the work to get to where
Yes,
they
sir.
were, bro. You know what I mean? I don't even really follow college basketball all that well anymore. Like SC has been a disappointment for a long time. You know what I mean? Like SC basketball has been a disappointment for a long time. So
Didn't you guys have Romeo? What was it, Romeo on fucking
bro,
SC?
bro, yes, we had Master, bro. Yes,
Little Rome.
Look, it ain't SC football, so fuck it. You know what I mean? It ain't SC football. Shit. SC swimming and SC football. Yeah, man. I rock with those. And gymnastics.
And gymnastics.
Basketball.
Some Raider.
But let's talk about Cooks real quick. You know what I mean? Let's get into the Cooks situation. So from what I'm understanding, you know what I mean, they're asking for a second round pick, which we don't have. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. We don't have.
I think that's that's just like a feeler. I think that they're putting out there. You know what I mean?
I think that's what they want.
Think
Honestly,
so?
I think that's what they want, man. I think they're dead
Fuck.
set on giving up, on requiring at least the number 2 pick. And you know what? That's not far fetched, man. I told y'all a 3 wasn't gonna get it done for him. I made mention that a 3 wasn't gonna get it done for him. I mean, he may have been on a lot of teams, but there's reasons why teams are trading for him.
So my thing is, didn't he already say like he doesn't want to go nowhere? That's where he wants to be at, and that's it.
I think he'll go back. I think he'll go to Vegas though, because if I'm not mistaken, he's from Vegas.
And he's like good friends with Carr too.
He's good friends with. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he's from Vegas.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
I didn't know that, but I know he's real good friends with Carr as well. Like him and Carr are good friends as well too.
Well,
like
if that makes sense, offer him a 4 in Edwards.
That's doable. That could be doable.
I ain't going no higher, and I'm giving up Edwards, and it's gonna fill that spot, and that means he's guaranteed he's gonna be there because that's that number 4 spot. So him and Robinson are gonna go back and forth on.
So
that's cool.
He's not from Vegas. I apologize. He's not from Vegas. I remember now Doc saying this shit. Brandon Cooks is actually from Stockton.
Oh, okay.
Brandon Cooks is from Stockton, California.
That sounds
right. That's why him and like Carr were like good friends and shit. No, like cause they're like not from the same place, but like they're from like Northern Cal, like
something like that.
Connection and shit.
That's Central California.
Yeah, it's like Central. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so my apologies. Yeah. That's why I had to go look it up to double check. You know,
that's a little north.
Yeah,
that's a little north.
It's not too far. You know,
it's a little northy.
Northy. I don't want no one to be like. I don't want no one to be like. That's not the Central Valley. Hey, relax.
Hey, NFL. Hey, Raider.
Stockton 209. 209 was Fresno first.
Yeah, Raider Nation for Life 707. So my answer to you would be the fact that we will be picking an offensive lineman, man. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it, but yeah,
like I wouldn't
pick an offensive lineman.
I would be mad if it was like a 1st round pick, but a 3rd round pick, I wouldn't mind if they go first like the first pick in that 3rd round offensive lineman. I think that's what we need. Shit.
I mean, ain't that what we thought we was gonna do anyway?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
First, 2nd round, and then draft the lineman in the 3rd. So there's no reason to change your plan now. You was gonna pick up. We was begging for a wide receiver in the 1st.
We got Devontae.
We got
Devontae Adams.
Then we was talking about picking up a linebacker or something in the 1st or 2nd round, right?
We got Chandler Jones, bro.
You got Chandler Jones. Bro.
Yeah, but we can have look. Okay, I agree with the linebacker. We do need a linebacker.
But would you rather get a linebacker over the lineman in the 3rd round?
What is the first lineman at? If the first lineman is like at 83,
because I know they met with the dude from Georgia, that guy Salyers, Salyers or whatever. They met with him because he's gonna play guard in the NFL. He plays tackle at Georgia, but he's gonna play guard in the NFL. He's 6'4", 330. That dude's a big dude, man. And he has championship, pedigree. I wouldn't mind getting him in the 3rd round, dog.
What did he play? What
do you mean? He played tackle.
Right or left?
I'm not too sure, dog. But I think he played right tackle.
If he played right tackle, I'm in.
But I think he played right tackle because the other dude from that's ranked higher for from the line played left tackle. So he played right tackle. That's why they're moving him to. They're trying to move him to guard in the NFL.
Who?
Salyers.
Okay.
So I think that would be dumb, bro. I would see that doesn't make fucking sense to me, bro. Okay.
Well, if he came to the Raiders, I think they would leave him at right tackle.
I would
need one, but
I would throw fucking like.
Because that's his like projection, like for them to move it to guard.
Wow, I would hope to leave him at right tackle, man. We need one badly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
he's a big guy too.
Badly. What's up with you, Fade to Black? What's cracking, with you, brother?
What up, hey? 209.
Provilla is the Stockton in the north. Stockton is the north? Okay, man. Yeah, I guess, man. I guess you could say it's in the north.
It is, bro.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Raisin City is the Central Valley.
Okay.
Raisin City is a really, really small city, bro. It's hella small. It has like one stop sign.
Whatever. Cool Kev, what's cracking with you, man? How you feeling,
That
bro?
boy dry. That boy dry.
The dry.
That boy dry.
Pyro, my guy, what's cracking with
What
you,
up?
man?
What up?
Yo, Espinoza,
What
it
up,
do?
Pyro?
What we do with Denzel Good? As far as I know, nothing. As far as I know, nothing.
Salute Pyro. Hey, on some real shit, I was watching something the other day. Well, what the fuck was it? It was like highlights of Carr.
Yeah.
All his highlights.
Oh,
And I didn't realize that fucking what's his name? Parker's been with us for a little while, and I was watching him on some of those plays, bro. I started kind of focusing in on him. Not a bad right tackle, bro. He gave him a lot of fucking time, you know what I mean? And I was tripping out on that shit. But I don't know. That's what I just seen, just like out of the film. It was like maybe like 15 minutes.
Let's do it.
No.
Big Shane, this is a great question.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
So, Big Shane, this is a good question, man. The draft being in Vegas and us not having a first or second rounder is gonna suck. You're right. It is. You know what I mean? Most of us are going to the draft, you know what I mean, to see some shit, get some content. But we traded those away. You see us doing anything surprising to get in the first round, get in the first, and what would it be? So if they did something to surprise us to get into the first or second round, I think you would have to trade next year's first and the year after that first, and maybe a second to get back into the first round.
It
I know
seems too fucking complicated.
You would.
That's a lot. Fuck
That's
that.
a lot,
I ain't trying to give that too much. That's too much.
That's a lot.
Hell yeah.
That would be the surprising move. I don't see him trading anybody of value, of real significant value. I don't see that happening. Yeah, hey, trading away our pick for. Well, we'll figure out if our picks are worth it. We don't want to speak too soon. You know what I mean? We definitely don't want to. We don't want to put no bad juju on it. You know what I mean? We don't want to put no bad juju on it, but we're expecting to be a lot better at that wide receiver position. You know what I mean? So I would I'm definitely down with the trading away the picks for Devontae Adams, bro. I'm definitely feeling that 100%, man. You know what I mean? I'm with that all day long. But yeah.
It's crazy though how he was willing to give up this year's first and next year's first instead of this year's first and next year's second and this year's second, because he wanted to hold on to that second more, but the Packers wanted this year's first and this year's second.
Yeah, because they're gonna need to pick up receivers.
Yeah, because they wanted the Raiders wanted to give them 2 first rounders, which was this year's and next year's, but they were like, nah.
What up with you, Gravy?
Gravy, my bro, what's up?
Hey, Matthew, we don't want Kupp. You guys should trade for Cooper Kupp. You guys give up your first round picks for Cooper Kupp. But then you have a problem.
Who wants Kupp?
Throw him the ball.
Fucking Matthew, bro. Matthew, stop.
Who's going to throw him the ball? Who's the quarterback over there?
That rookie, that white kid, that one that looks like Dennis the Menace.
That was awfully racist.
Well, I mean, he is white and he is a kid.
I'm just playing. He said, the white one. I was like, what?
Oh, Wilson. His name is Wilson, no?
Wilson.
Oh, that even sound like some Dennis
Zach.
type shit.
Zach Wilson.
Oh yeah, that sound like some minister. You know what I mean? Hey, Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm hoping we pick 32nd next year too. What's good with you, Hoodie? Big Shane says, believe I'm good with it. I'd really like to figure a creative way to get into the first round. I would love to get into the first round too, but the only thing I'm gonna be okay with is trading away picks, not players. I'm very comfortable.
Can we be just honest?
Huh?
Can we just be honest?
What?
It's not gonna happen.
What?
I mean, sometimes you just gotta peel the Band-Aid off, bro. There is no way we can just take the alcohol and just the peroxide.
Like I was talking
burn, bro.
I was talking about yesterday. Like I'm cool with the team we have right now, though. Just being just like drafting from the third round on, and then having that June money.
Yeah.
And just fucking adding somebody else. Shit, we gonna be good, man.
Then top it all
I
off.
personally don't want to. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, then top it all off. Then we got car restructuring, and hopefully, the next 4 years, there's gonna be a lot more money involved. And then I didn't even realize that fucking OTA start next week. That's crazy.
Monday.
That's crazy, bro. That shit's fucking hella fast.
Monday. Yeah.
Yep,
Next
yep.
Monday.
Damn.
Hey, Matthew,
Already.
you're going to have to prove to me that Zach Wilson is going to be better than DC. You're going to have to prove that to me.
Who was what? The what?
Yeah.
Matthew, come on, bro. You're better than that, Matthew.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you're going to have to prove that one to me, my friend. You're going to have to prove that one to me, man.
He's hopeful. He's hopeful, at least.
Yeah. He's got his team's back, bro. I give him that.
Yeah.
Hey, he ride with his quarterback just like me, bro.
Yeah.
And it is the Jets. And it is the Jets. To be a Jets fan, I mean,
that's
pretty
hard.
Cool. It's hard. It's pretty cool.
That's like being
well, Matthew, I didn't mean you yourself had to prove it to me. I meant Zach Wilson's gonna have to prove it to me, but that's what I meant by somebody gonna have to prove me, bro. You have to prove it to me, Mike. You gotta prove it to me, my friend.
Yep.
Do y'all think we only sub Abrams into linebacker packages this year if we get another safety like Honey Badger? Pro Villa. Look, my guy, I'm not 100% sure that the Honey Badger is coming here or even wants to come here. I truly think that if he wanted to come here, he would have already signed, man. You know what I mean? I feel like if he really wanted to come here, man, just like all the other free agents that signed here, he would have signed on the dotted line too. So the fact that he's fucking taking this goddamn long to figure it out, fuck you, man. I don't fucking need you, man. I want people that want to be here. And the people that want to be here sign the contract when it's placed in front of them. Now, if he don't want to do that, he can fucking kick rocks. But I guarantee you this. If he ain't on this roster, he ain't getting no Super Bowl.
Word.
And that go for any other player in the NFL. If you ain't on this roster this year, you ain't getting a Super Bowl.
I was thinking like next year.
No.
This fucking year.
We're winning it this year, dog. We're winning it this year.
Hey,
Fucking
Gabe. Who?
Hey,
What?
ACC.
yes.
Oh shit! These guys. Oh shit! That was the first
Hey,
time I tuned in this
ACC,
week.
shout out to you. Definitely a shout out to you, my friend. I'm assuming you from across the pond. I could be wrong, but the ACC, is that like a soccer thing?
I don't know though. ACC shit.
Jesus.
Altricons, Louisville? No,
I have
Louisville.
no
Does that say Louisville?
Ultracons.
I can't read. I can't
Concrete.
Read it. Concrete. Oh, okay.
Something.
Hey, well, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you being here, my guy. Yeah, Super Bowl, man. That's what I do. I throw outlandish takes. Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. But
We going to Super Bowl this year though.
I want to be the first one to be like, fuck it.
Gave it like the drunk uncle or the Super Bowl this year.
We're going to the ship.
Like a Super Bowl.
We going to the ship.
Hey, yeah, me too, Gravy. I'm just like you. You know what I mean? With the Hankins move, and after listening to the interview with Hankins, I'm very comfortable with drafting an offensive tackle or guard in the 3rd round. I am.
Yep.
I'm just a lot more comfortable with hearing him. And then if you actually see it, he's actually slimmed down just a little bit. You know what I mean? He looks just a tad bit slimmer, like about 5'6".
Okay.
Okay. Hey, ACC, I feel you, man. I feel you. You a real fan. You a real fan. I give you that all day long, my bro. A Bills fan, or a real true Bills fan, is a fucking real fan of fucking sports, bro. That's for sure.
Yeah,
because you guys went through 4 years of motherfucking heartbreak, bro, that I would never wish on my worst opponent. Y'all went through 4 years of heartbreak
in a row. I'm like, fuck, Jim Kelly, that's fucked up.
Respect to you, my guy.
Did they ever win one?
No.
They went to 4 in a row. Didn't win one.
And whooped our ass to get the 2 of them.
So, question: who's the better quarterback, Marino or fucking what's the name?
Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly, yeah. Ooh. Because Marino had 2 good years, bro. 2 good years.
But you got to look at that Buffalo team, though. The Buffalo team was stacked.
Not the question.
Hey, look, Buffalo was
That's not the question, bro. Like, I get that part. Like, obviously it's stacked because they made it. You know what I'm saying? But
Thurman Thomas.
Because Marino's arm was like nobody else. Like, he was like that first dude, like that. Like, oh shit.
Hey, Kelly was a major part of their offense, but Thurman Thomas was a beast. John Beebe.
Oh yeah.
John Beebe was fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like, they had a squad, bro. They had a squad. Yeah. They ran into the Cowboys twice. Yeah. They ran into the Giants.
Why Marino though? Why Marino? Just because? I mean, who did Marino have?
I think because you know what? If you switch rows and you put Marino on that roster, the Buffalo gets 1 at least.
So on a hypothetical, he gets the win? That makes no sense.
I think he gets the one against the Giants. The one in that. I mean, he made a Super Bowl, and he made a Super Bowl too. So it's like they won the same amount of Super Bowls.
That team was awesome, bro.
So what lost it for them? Was it the offense or the defense?
The kicker lost 1.
Okay.
The kicker lost 1.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the rest of them, they got their asses whooped.
Yeah, Dallas kicked their ass one time. Dallas kicked their ass. The Giants, they lost. Like I said, they lost to the Giants.
They lost to Dallas twice.
Twice. They lost to Dallas
twice.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up though.
Yeah, wide right kick.
The wide right.
Joey voice that laces out. Laces out.
I remember I remember
Finkel and Einhorn.
I remember playing them. I
Finkel,
remember playing them
Finkel.
at home in the playoffs in the snow, and they fucking kicked our ass, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was embarrassing. Like
Buffalo?
they boo-bapped us, yeah. They boo-bapped us in that game. That shit was I'll never forget that.
Embarrassing.
It was embarrassing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, but do you think Kenyon Drake will be healthy enough to play week 1? I hope so, Arkham. I do. I honestly
I think the security pick for him though was the Amir Abdullah, just for the meanwhile, you know what I mean, just so he could take his time to get fully healthy.
Well, I don't know if it was Amir Abdul. Yeah, well, Amir, yeah, probably him or Brandon Bolden.
Brandon Bolden. I think Brandon Bolden's going to be that third down back.
What happened with Regis?
Sure.
Regis is still here. He got to earn a spot.
Yeah, it's going to be hard because of the new coaching staff and the new coaching staff bringing in their guys.
But what did they put him at?
Like,
I seen something in the news about him.
He's a running back.
No, I know he's a running back. I'm just saying. They said something along the lines of him like giving him like a waiver or something like that. They waived him. I seen some shit like that.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, maybe I'm tripping.
They could place him on waivers. They could definitely place him on waivers because remember he's a UDFA. He wasn't drafted. So, in all honesty, his shit ain't guaranteed. You give him 10 grand and let him walk, bro.
Okay.
Let's see real quick.
It's crazy. Matthew's still going. I mean, if the Jets beat the Steelers in the 09, we would have beat the Cardinals. Man, you know how many if.
Damn.
It's like what's that one saying is like supposedly, oh yeah, if my mom had a dick, I wouldn't be here. It's like what the fuck?
Hey, look.
This one fucking
didn't they have Revis Island for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when the butt fumble happened, no?
I'm just saying.
Matthew, if I love it.
Do I think Rashard is gone? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I haven't seen nothing on him.
Yeah, I think he's been out of the building. We released him. So, yeah, I definitely believe he's gone. We released him. How many running backs will be active on game day? 3?
Yeah, at least 3.
3?
For sure.
3 and a fullback? That's my beliefs. 3 and a fullback.
Yeah, because the
Johnson
Patriots would always run 3 backs, and then that fullback. So it's like that's what they always carry in their packages.
What up, James? What's cracking with you, man?
What up?
Hold up, man.
I know he plays with a lot of heart, Arkham. You know what I mean? I'll give you that. I love the way that Rashard plays, but that contract just wasn't friendly to us. You know what I mean? We're talking about a third down back making $11 million. It's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, bro. So
yes,
I have to let that walk out the door. You know what I mean? Now, if he wants
So
to come back at a lower price,
yeah, they're gonna give him. They'll give him shit right now because of everybody that they got already. Yeah, they just moved him. He's done. Well, with us, anyways. Ain't coming back.
Me, I think Max, man, because now that he has that other dominant dude on the other side, is just I want to see how much better he could be. Okay, Max, man. I want to see Max have a breakout season.
For me, it's this offense.
Yeah.
The
offense is a whole
true wide, having a true number one wideout. For me, it's the Scarface, man. Like the whole offense, bro. I'm really excited to see this whole offense play, bro.
Bro, I was just watching like Devontae clips and shit, dog. Like this dude knows how to fucking get open, dog. Like no matter if the quarterback's staring him down, because those times when Love was out there, dog, and it doesn't matter if they're staring him down. He finds a way to get open. Where to the quarterback, it's like it's pitch and catch, dog. It's like fuck, or just throw it up there. He's gonna bring down that 50-50 ball. Yeah, that was badass, man.
Yeah, I think Robinson's going to be a standout, bro. I don't know why. If Cooks comes, it's going to be one of those two guys because you're going to have to guard everybody else.
Oh,
what up, Terry?
The guy came from Kansas City.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a problem. Just based off the fact, bro. Think about it. You got Adams, fucking Renfro, and Waller.
Did Raider Nation for life just say Adams is the black cup?
Stupid.
Hey, Joseph Soto. So look, I hate to say it too. It's the reality, bro. These two may not make the 53-man roster, bro. They just may not make the 53-man roster, man.
Oh,
that's true.
You know what I mean? It's a true statement, and I understand it's hate to be said, but yeah, man.
Somebody said something one time. I don't know. It was one of the content creators. Can't remember who it was, but he said like a lot of these guys that we have on our team wouldn't make a normal NFL team. This like some of these pickups that we have like wouldn't be like even a third rounder, like you know what I mean, or a third position player that we have as starters. You know what I mean? So yeah. So
I was watching Andy's live the other day and shit like
have a
shout out to Andy, man.
What up?
That he had the projected like starting lineups and shit like that for like the defense. Our defense looks good out there, man.
Our defense looks real good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
like with Mullen,
looks better, and
Mullen and Rocketson, and
this is what pisses me off, man. I'm gonna say it right now, bro. This shit is pissing me the fuck off when I see these short clips, interviews that they fucking do on NFL Network and fucking ESPN. How the fuck can you say a team got better, but then they're the worst team in the division?
Bullshit. Just to hate on the Raiders, huh?
What kind of shit is that?
It's because they know they're gonna rile the nation up, dog, and the nation is like a lot of voices, and they love it because it's like media for them. Because it's like they know like all these shows, and they're just gonna stir up all kinds of shit, like so they can talk about. Because we fucking the nation's gonna make a big ass fuss about it. That's why we go, because we know our shit. They love to do that shit, dog. They fucking love to do that shit.
You gonna tell me a season with a coach that gets fired, a player that goes to jail, another player gets booted off the team? You know what I mean? You go through this, you go through that. This player gets hurt, blah blah blah. You gonna tell me that a team that went through all of that somehow managed to upgrade
and get worse?
No. And only 8 wins now.
Only 8 upgrade in all the places, bro. You get a number one wide receiver. You get a new GM. You get a new head coach. We both got Super Bowl potential. I mean, got Super Bowl wins. You know what I mean? You got Chandler Jones. You ain't got Rocky Sin. You upgraded
everywhere.
And you're now the fucking worst team in the. What the fuck?
And kept your most like your best pieces and upgraded other pieces. It's like, how the fuck? I don't know. Weird, though. Weird.
It don't make no sense, man.
No sense.
It don't make no sense at all, bro. Like this is the shit where I say how you don't fucking see the bullshit they be talking.
Oh yeah, I see that shit. I stopped watching that shit.
That shit is ridiculous.
I watch like the little shit on YouTube, like the podcast and shit, like the pivot and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like those foods, but like I don't even watch ESPN sometimes. I watch just to like see the bullshit they're talking about and then turn it off right away. Like I can't really like stay on that shit for like too long because they be like just pushing some bullshit.
Kansas City did get worse. You're telling me that a Tyreek Hill is a hard thing to replace. That's a hard puzzle piece to replace. But yet, Devontae Adams is the number one wide receiver in the NFL. So you telling me that a team that loses a piece that is hard to replace is better than the team that has the fucking number one? Mind you, our defense is better than theirs.
Mind you, Devontae Adams went from the number one receiver in the league to the number 5 before even catching one ball.
Just because he went to the Raiders.
Just because he went to the Raiders. Just because he went to the Raiders, he
bullshit,
bro.
Oh.
Running, yo.
Hey, look, I get being the underdog fade, my guy. I definitely get being the underdog, but man,
for real, sometimes they push it too much.
Sometimes this shit be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Look on their face and they're like, yeah, well, they're just reading the paper, like, yeah, you say this. Why the fuck you want me to say this shit? This ain't true.
That's what I've been doing.
You got motherfuckers on YouTube riding me because you got me saying this false ass bullshit.
That's the fucked up part.
I got people making memes about me because I'm talking shit about the Raiders. Fucking stupid.
We gotta start making fun of these motherfuckers. Maybe they'll learn, dog. Like, damn, they gonna make fun of me again.
Shit.
Hey Matthew, I'm telling you right now, bro. KC will be the worst team in this division.
At least for this year.
Will be the worst team in the AFC West next year, bro. I'm telling you this right now. It's going Raiders, Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs. That's what you're going to see this year in the AFC.
Think Broncos are going to go from 4th to 2nd, huh?
Yes, I do.
I think it's going to be us and the fucking Chargers, bro.
No, I think it's us and the Broncos because the Chargers are going to have the same issue they have every fucking year. They can't stay healthy.
But same thing with Russell.
Russell
has the same fucking problems.
Russell will be fine.
He's gonna have the same fucking problems, bro.
I don't know, man. It's gonna get cold in Denver.
Yeah. Hey, look, Russell will be fine. Fuck the Chargers.
No, I hear you on that one. I agree with you on that.
Fuck the Chargers.
Yeah. Fuck both of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, but I have this thing about the Broncos, bro. I just want them to
happens. We all know what happens when people sign deals that they haven't proved their worth yet. We all know what happens. They fall off for the season, right? Yeah, J.C. Jackson signed a hell of a deal, but I think they gave him more than what he was technically worth.
I would give him like 15 less overall.
Just saying.
Yeah, but that's what I would have did myself. But yeah, Broncos will be the worst without a doubt.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Top 3 quarterback. Wilson on decline.
Hey, I've been said Wilson was on a decline, but everybody keeps telling me he's a better quarterback than DC.
And he has a worse line. He has a worse line. And
Yeah, his
worse
line in
receivers.
Denver is worse than it was in Seattle.
He just has a defense.
He has a defense here in Denver.
And he has some quick. He has some quick
Denver,
receivers.
Denver's got a good defense. Denver does have a good defense, man. You got to give them that. They got a good defense, bro.
How's their running game?
Like, we all said it, bro. We all said it last year, man. Denver is a fucking quarterback away
I don't think
from
so.
being a good team. That's what all the media and everything kept saying. Denver is they're a quarterback away from being a good team, man.
I didn't see that though. Like me personally, I didn't see that shit.
G-Town 488, man. Salute to you for the $5 donation, man. I greatly appreciate you supporting the channel, my brother. What position do y'all feel will end up drafting in the third? I personally feel like offensive lineman. It's gonna be that third round pick. I've been saying it. I'm gonna stick with that. G-Town. I think that's an interesting needed position. You know what I mean? That's an interesting need right there.
At that point, for me, I'm going to say the best player available. No one in particular. Whoever's there, you know what I mean? I'll take them. Because
they say that. I don't know, Joseph, if they're overrated.
They are.
I
think so.
I think Jerry Jeudy might be better than CeeDee Lamb.
But they're too small.
They are small.
Yeah.
They are small.
Yeah. Yeah. Though what happens with small receivers by the second and third year, bro, they end up getting hit up. You know what I mean? Especially if they're going to be the ones that are going to be taking the blunt of the ball. You know what I mean? Yeah. And those guys are small. They're not big guys. So, yeah. That's why I'm thinking, like, even if what are they going to do? Nothing but slants? Comeback routes, that's it.
Hey James, you hit it. You hit the hammer. You hit the nail with the hammer, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Khalil Mack going to the Chargers, great fucking pickup. If he would have came back to us, oh well, he's contemplating retirement. That's why he came back. He doesn't have it anymore. He should finish his years out with the Las Vegas Raiders. That would have been the narrative, bro.
Yeah.
Off top.
Facts.
Yeah. I understand that, bro. I'm just saying that's what they keep saying. Yeah.
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 What's
Well, we gotta pick the best of everybody and shit. They would have stood, but saying something.
Yeah, no.
The Raiders just got eliminated from the NFL completely. They just kicked them.
What up, Steven? Yeah, we did. We definitely did, man. Dirty, I believe James will be a top 10, 15 center this season. That would be lovely, Arkham. He has the tangibilities to do it. He was the number 17, if I'm not mistaken. He was the number 17 center. You know what I mean? So two spots out of 15. You know what I mean? So I definitely believe top 10, top 15 is, hopefully top 10. We will want him to be in the top 10 next year. But if he cracks the top 15, I'm okay with that. But right now he's at number 17.
So for his first year, he's at number 17?
Yeah, I believe he's at number 17.
It's not bad.
Or 21.
Really, really good.
Was it 21? He might be number 21. He might be number 21. So yeah,
first year, it's not bad.
It's still not bad. But moving up 6 spots, crack the top 15, I can live with that. I can definitely live with that.
Bless you.
Thank you. Gesundheit. Shit. Whew. Woke me up. The USFL. Hell yeah.
Good one. The Broncos defense doesn't scare me. It doesn't scare me either. Nobody's team scares me. I feel like we got some shit that scares everybody else, though. I definitely feel like our team is a threat every time we step on the field.
Is Gabe okay? Hey, look at this,
Oh,
Gabe.
yeah.
You see it?
What happened?
See what he said?
What?
Red Nation for life on the screen.
Could have signed D-Hop, Cup, Ramsey, and Aaron Donald, and we would Gabe okay.
That's true.
Yeah, we could have. We
Yep.
could have. But wasn't D-Hop gone? No. Ramsey was gone.
Yeah, he was just saying just in general.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
we still before.
Yeah. Israel's question, Rodriguez is a good question. Carr needs to work on extending plays rather than throwing the ball away. Bro, on some of those films that I was watching yesterday, bro, motherfucker extended a lot of plays, bro. A lot of people don't give him fucking. People think like he's just sitting back there kicking it. No, that motherfucker's moving around. He's dodging motherfuckers. I mean, you know, but he does, bro. He does extend some plays, man. He does.
It may not be every single time.
Nope.
But he does.
Yeah.
He just does it when he can.
You can't do it all the time.
Can't do it every play.
And it's not spectacular like fucking Wilson and all these different guys that are known for doing that shit.
Even Mahomes gets sacked.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, but he's the best player.
Fumble the ball too a couple of times.
But he's the best player in the NFL, no matter what.
Hey, look.
Raiders. Hey, from fucking series to series, fucking Derek Carr's the number one quarterback. Next series, fucking just Josh Jacobs doesn't get a fucking first down. Derek Carr is already on the trade block. Next series, bro. It's fucking horrible.
Well, Joseph, I'll be honest. Either way, I'm good. Now, he does have to work on his outside technique a little bit. He does have to get a little bit better at playing the outside. But if Rock Ya-Sin and Trayvon Mullen beat him out fair and square to play the outside, you know what I mean? And we don't consistently use a slot, you know what I mean? Then, but if he can definitely play that nickel position, he'll be fine. If he plays that nickel position better, you know what I mean, then like a Jonathan Abram could play it, or somebody else, he'll be okay. Because you know that nickel is like a linebacker, a corner, a safety, all rolled into one. You know, so if he
we're gonna have a lot of rotation. I think we're gonna have a lot of rotation.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna give them so many different fucking looks that they're not gonna know what to expect. So the crazy part about it is, if you really look at the prototypical player right now, bro, all of them will have almost the same set of fucking skills. They can all play man. They can all fucking, get after these tight ends, and they can all blitz. You know what I'm saying? They're all almost basically the same thing, so they can be interchangeable on all different aspects. Playing man zone, playing whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like these questions are good because we're always gonna have these players that can do all these different places, and that's where I think we're gonna win at. There's gonna be different matchups, different looks. The motherfuckers, like, they're gonna go crazy, bro. So yeah, so it's good that Hobbs can play the one if we have to, just per se. You know what I mean? Just to give him a different look.
Yeah. Hefe, yes, we did speak on the Brandon Cooks issue, and we have decided unanimously that if it's a next year's second round pick, then we can talk. If it's anything else, no. I'll give next year's second. That's fine. You can have next year's second. I don't have one this year to give you, so it has to be next year.
Yeah.
I said a fourth and Edwards, so
you're not taking a fourth
and Edwards
on a second.
Oh, they can take a 4th and Edwards and shut the fuck up.
That's not gonna work. That's not
Please. Please shut the fuck up and just do it.
Yeah.
Not
You
gonna
you
work
can
that
put
way?
you can put ice cream and cherries on top of that shit, bro. They're not gonna eat it. They're not.
Hey,
Like, nope. Mm-mm.
fuck it. Try it.
They're like, excuse me, man. Is that almonds on my Sunday? I mean, yeah, you know I don't like no almonds on my Sunday. Sit down and eat it, boy. It's rat poison.
Stupid.
Valley told me you wanted to work here, Mr. Bobby. Valley told me you wanted to work here.
Do you guys think we're gonna land anybody like crazy?
Huh?
You guys think we're gonna land anybody crazy? Like, just what would be the craziest pickup right now?
Cooks. It would. Cooks, because that leads right in here to Raider Nation's Raider Nation right here. Question. You know what I mean? What do I think about Adams, Waller, Renfro, Cooks, Robinson all on the field? Bro, that's a fucking hard ass thing to fucking guard. Good luck with that.
Yep.
Jesus.
All on the field at once? Man, I'm just saying, man.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not even gonna put that shit in the air.
A five
The Blaine Gabbert throwing the ball.
Garrett Gilbert.
Garrett Gilbert, whatever the fuck.
Man, don't say no shit like that,
He's
man.
like this.
No, it's gonna be Mullen. What's his name? Mullen. Nick Mullen.
Oh my god. Fuck. Oh shit.
Fucking low, man.
I think Cooks will have a breakout season. Hopefully, he put on some muscle. Yeah, you definitely need the muscle, but more than anything, he'll have game time experience. So he'll have game will slow down. Look, the game is extremely fast your first year, man. No matter what position you play, it always seems to slow down and get a little bit better for you in your second year.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Jamar Chase is gonna have a fucking awesome ass year, bro. Next year, I guarantee you. Jamar Chase has a fucking phenomenal year the next year. He might be the number two.
It's gonna be easier
in the NFL behind Devontae Adams.
It's gonna be easier for him this year.
So, look, the game slows down in your second year, man. It just gets a little bit easier for you, especially if you're good.
Yep.
Especially if you're good. Because look what Henry Ruggs was doing in his second year before the tragedy.
Reals, man. Fuck.
The game slowed down for him, man. He was gonna be an all-star, bro.
For reals, man.
Don't bring it up.
It hurts.
Oh man, it hurt. It hurt.
It hurt, dog. I remember waking up that morning, I was like, nah, fuck.
Hey, Joey boy, he would be another game changer. We have right now 4 game changers on the roster. Maybe 5. 5, 6. I'll say 6, 7. 7. There's 7 game changers on the roster right now. He would just be another one. That would be 8 game changers.
Yeah.
Because you got DA, you got DC, you got Max, you got Renfro, you got
Chandler Jones.
You know what I mean? Hopefully, Murray. You know what I mean? You got Rocky Sin. You know, like I'm considering these guys game changers. You know what I mean? Josh Jacobs could be a game changer because what he did in those last couple of games, just taking the ball, just fucking beasting for the yards. I can respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely respect that. So that is it's definitely something I'm interested in, Joey Boy. I'm definitely interested in bringing in Cooks for an additional piece. Like I said, you put him out there with all that, man. That's a lot to game plan for.
So Cooks doesn't Cooks have like a little history of getting banged up because he's a smaller receiver too, no?
Yeah, but it's been a while. It's been a while. It has definitely been a while.
So. Yeah. That would be my only gripe about it.
Yeah.
But then you're not gonna be able to pick up Velus Jones, bro. What's up? No more Velus? Like forget Velus? You know what I mean?
I definitely want Velus, bro.
Or we got Thornton. I like Thornton too.
Look, I want Velus for return man. I told y'all. And if he plays some wide receiver, cool. But I want him as a return man.
I've been wanting to ask this, man, and I don't think we've ever got to this, and I don't know if it'll be a appropriate time, but I just thought about this shit the other day. The HBC colleges. Why are none of them like up there?
So hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
I got a special guest.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure this man would love to speak on that topic. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up out of a state where it is no fun, if the homies can't have none, where the sun shines and it's hot as fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the legend, the phenomenal, the unfortunate UCLA supporter, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. JT the Brick. What's up, JT?
What up? What up?
You on mute before you speak? What
I know. I was vibing out right now when I heard the music.
Yep.
But yeah, I came in right at a good question, Lo.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Salute to everybody. If I miss you in the chat, I'm saying hello now. Please don't think I'm ignoring you. I just don't got the chat on because I am relaxing and vibing right now in AZ and 90-degree weather.
Ooh.
At 12 o'clock at night, it's 90.
I don't know. It's like mid to high 70s right now. You know, it's good weather right now. I just got out the pool, showered, just relaxing right now, you know.
That's nice, man. I'm happy for you, man.
I just had to put on a shirt for everybody. Didn't want to show off, just, you know.
Well,
thank you. Appreciate it. Highly appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Didn't want to get too sexified for the channel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
good call. Good call.
Nigga, the manscaped his chest.
Oh, man, nah, no manscaping here.
Yeah, fucking JT lined up in the.
Hey, look, I don't got BDB. Man. I ain't got the BDB.
Yeah, you got the little tea leaf.
Nah, I ain't got none of that. Luckily, I got lucky. I didn't get hairy. I don't got the hair. Unfortunately, I didn't get it either, so that's why I'm balding up here. But to answer your question, Lo.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people don't do their homework. To be honest with you, there is talent out there. I will say a lot of guys, a lot of teams, well, all but 7 teams went to Jackson State's their little open run.
The Raiders went. That's cool.
Yeah, we were there. The 7 teams, I think it was the Dolphins, Ravens, Browns, Minnesota. I know the teams who didn't show up. Deion ended up saying it, but their teams are not going to really make the playoffs. I feel it's really going to hurt them. But just a lot of teams just aren't up to date. They don't be looking at it, but they will be going forward. There's a lot of talent that's starting to head to HBCUs.
Right.
You know, so it's give it like another. I'll say maybe this year one might be drafted. You know what I'm saying, like in the late rounds. But in another 2 years, you're gonna start seeing them drafted in the 3rd, 4th. You know, and eventually maybe 4 or 5 years down the line, might start seeing some first rounders. I
See,
know there's going to be a kid next year, or in the next 2 years. There's a kid that's coming out. He'll definitely be making some noise. He'll have potential.
Who's the quarterback that they got?
Shadori Sanders. That's a Deion's son, but I'll say he's like a. I mean, he's still.
They got the number one recruit.
Oh yeah, Travis Hunter.
Yeah, the corner
wide receiver. So, like I said, another 2.
Oh yeah, corner wide receiver.
Yeah, another 2 to 3 years, they gonna get some first rounders. But he's the first that is really changing the way for HBCUs.
Okay, my question gets a little deeper than that too. So, are they putting out the invitation, the HBCUs, or
no?
Like the
NFL?
No, I'm saying are the colleges actually saying, hey, you want to draft some more players, come through, like we're opening the doors, and the NFL is like saying nah, or like
no,
you know
of course, the HBCUs are definitely telling them about the pro days and the players that they got, but the NFL is not inviting these players to the NFL combine.
The combine is different, but as for like the organization themselves, that has nothing to do with the NFL. It has everything to do with the organization. Like the NFL can't force you to go somewhere.
No,
that's like them telling you what to do with your team. They're just not going to do that. Now, as for any type of NFL event or function, that's everything to do with the NFL and Roger Goodell. So combine invitation or Senior Bowls and things like that. Yeah, that's all Roger Goodell and his team. So
basically like this. So like Roger Goodell and the NFL, they okay, well, we're gonna take Fresno State as a draft. You can draft a player from there, but we're gonna take Stanford. You can't draft a player from there because we're not really going to be working with them. So is that kind of like they're picking and choosing who they want to, the NFL, who they want to be able to come to the draft? Or is it like
the NFL selects the kids they want. Typically, they select kids that they know are high. They're going to be high draft picks or lottery picks. They typically like to go for that. So what happens with a lot of kids from HBCU, D2, or non-Power 5 schools? A lot of them get overlooked because they just don't have the status. But now with social media, NIL deals, it's going to force in the NFL to start doing their homework on these kids even more, and not just look at the Power 5, because you can always come up with about 80 kids from a Power 5 schools, but you always look and you start seeing, Khalil Mack from the MAC. You got Max Crosby. You got all these guys coming from smaller schools that are just shining, but a lot of them didn't really even get a chance. I mean, well, Mac did, but like a lot of guys really didn't get a chance, so they had to send tape in or ask for a request to get in. A lot of guys asked to go to the combine, but a lot of guys are starting to skip out on it. So like the NFL is going to start bringing in a lot of lower guys because a lot of guys are just not going to go. Like it's not lucrative to someone who is going to be a top 10 pick. Like Travis Hunter, well, he'll probably go because Deion is his coach. But for me, I'm like, if I know I'm solidified, I'm going to do what the kid from LSU did. I'll show up for the interviews and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show up with some flip-flops or show up in a business suit. It's a business meeting. I ain't doing no kind of athletic drills. I got plenty of tape that you've seen on me for the last 2-3 seasons. You could use that. I'm not going to get out here and get hurt and, bust my knee and then, I'm asking.
Yeah. Hey, corn beef, real quick. I think we come out the gate, man. I think we come out smashing, bro. I know your question been up there for a minute. I think we come out smashing. KO Raider. HBCUs will have more televised games in this upcoming season.
Well, I'm gonna say this: KO Raiders. There was a lot of HBCU games on ESPN this year.
You just gotta watch them.
Like all of Jackson State's majority of their games was on HBC. I mean, it was on ESPN or ESPN2. I would say I think what you mean is primetime TV, but that's kind of hard, man. It's really hard because, to be honest, Jacksonville they're not going to carry the TV numbers. That's based upon like ABC, NBC, CBS. That's
the reason behind them not carrying those numbers because they don't know a lot about it. It's not highly publicized. I guarantee you, if you sat down and watched one of these games, bro, these games are super fucking entertaining, bro. They really are. These kids have a lot of fucking talent. They got a shitload of talent, and it's not being televised like it's supposed to. Yeah, the games come on, but bro, I gotta stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning to catch the repeat of it. You put it on the air, but I gotta literally search to find out what time you actually gonna air it because you're not airing the actual live game.
There's just it's hard because it's easy to market to a big school because even if you don't know the player, you know the school. And what a lot of people now, especially with college football, is a lot of people just don't even know the players anymore. A lot of them are like skipping out on like developing relationship with players. Like back in the day, you not only did you have a relationship with school, you had a relationship with the players. Yeah. I mean, it's starting to come back now, but it's like give and take. People choose who they want to like and who they don't want to like a lot of the times. So that's a big reason for that. But also, who's going to move the needle when you put a game on TV. You put Alabama on, that's going to move the needle. You put Michigan, that's going to move the needle. Ohio State, I can sit here and love and cheer UCLA on all day, but we don't move the needle like that. Even SC is lacking with moving the needle as of recently. And LA, we'll find some. LA. If y'all suck or we think y'all suck, we're not gonna go to the game or watch the game. You're just not gonna do it because we got other things that we can do. So I could go down to Melrose, I could go down Beverly Hills, I could go to the beach, I could go to Big Bear. That's what affects a lot of West Coast schools outside big city West Coast schools. You know what I'm saying? Like Stanford and stuff, they ain't got nothing up there to do. Like but like Cal or like the Bay, it's kind of different. So, they just don't move the needle. That's I hate to say it, but I'm going to be honest. You could put an HBCU on as much as you want. They're never going to move the needle to these big schools like that.
Yeah. I mean, that takes a lot of time and to get to those numbers. I mean, I get that point. I was just wondering, like, just overall, just like you never see them in the, the combines or anything like that. This is crazy, bro. I think it would have been long past due. You know what I mean? Personally.
I mean, they've been. I'm not gonna lie. They've been like I think like three. With like the last couple of years, they've been like 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Not a large number, because they've had a couple who were drafted. I think 4 years ago or 5 years ago. So they get there. Yeah. It's just a longer path. But what's going to have to happen is some of these. They're going to have to start beating FBS schools. Like FCS, how the FCS is starting to beat the FBS schools. Mm-hmm. Once they start scheduling them, and they're on the schedule and they start getting upsets, that's gonna really be like, yo, especially like I know Jackson State's gonna do it, so not a lot of teams are gonna schedule them. They're just gonna duck them because they're actually getting real talent. And they don't want to lose to a Division II or HBCU school because that's just bad for business and recruiting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once that starts happening, and Eddie George, Hugh Jackson, Dion starts winning games against FBS or FCS schools, that's going to really change and put them on TV more. But they just have to prove it. But that they're easily marketable because, shoot, not only am I going to play the game, I'm going to market the halftime show because of their HBCU. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, game time don't start to halftime for HBCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, HBCU's got the dopest halftime, bro. Them bands, bro. Them bands be getting off, bro.
Yeah, I see.
Man,
I see. James, have a good night, man. But yeah, but man, like I can't wait to what's it called comes to UCLA. They go to the Rose Bowl because when Michigan backed out of the home and home, we filled that with an HBCU school. So it's the first time that UCLA is going to play a Division II or FCS school.
who y'all playing?
I think it's Bethune Cookman. It's a good band. Like you might have to go because it's one of those type of bands.
No. Regardless of whoever the fuck y'all was playing, y'all playing HBCU, I'm fucking going.
Yeah, no, they're playing HBCU. I think we might have two. We have to schedule because
I know UCLA band don't want to battle no HBCU band at halftime because you know that's what they about.
Oh yeah, I mean our drum line drum line's not bad. They're gonna get thrashed,
but it ain't HBCU.
I'm gonna be honest. What I think is happening, I think they're gonna give the whole halftime to them. That's what I think is happening.
That'd be dope.
They're giving them the halftime so they can get it because ain't nobody trying to watch UCLA band. You know what I'm saying? We're good, but
y'all good, but
playing it's a small world after all.
Look, HBCUs are known for their bands.
Mm-hmm.
They are definitely known for their bands.
I'm kind of mad because I'm gonna miss it.
I'm trying to get my son to go to HBCU. He in the band.
Oh man, if you get in, that's a Power 5 school for bands,
bro. So
yeah,
if you go to the right school, because some of them don't. The musicianship programs are just.
Nah, I told him something like Jackson State, Grambling, Southern. You know what I mean? Go on down there to one of them schools, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
FAMU, he might get lost over there.
Yes, White Tyson. I said it this year.
Okay, so I've been missing what's been going on. I had my phone was totally off today. I've been busy. It's been off the last 2 days.
All right, so I started off the show with the Jonathan Hankins interview that dropped a couple of hours ago with Eddie Pascal. Made me really excited that he came back. You know what I mean? He said all the right things. Very, very happy to be here. He's played for Patrick Graham before. You know what I mean? In 2014, he played for Patrick Graham with the Giants in 2014. Patrick Graham was the D-line coach at the time. So he's got 3 sacks under him that year. He left the following year, I believe, to Indianapolis. I think he left the following year to Indianapolis. Then we got him from Indy. He's been with us since 2018. He's real high on playing with DC and Max Crosby. What up, Stu? What's cracking with you, man? And so with that, high on Max Crosby, high on playing with DC, Waller, and the rest of the guys. He's really excited and ecstatic to be here. You know what I mean? Wants to be here. You know what I mean? He had the ability to test free agency, but he wanted to stay here at home. You know what I mean? Because he says his family is here. They've been here for 2 years with him. You know what I mean? And Vegas has been good to him.
Oh, Vegas won him over.
Yeah, so Vegas won him over.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we just start off with that. I kind of was seeing in the chat people talking about Cooks. Or was there any moves made or no moves made?
So my take on the Cooks things is they want a 2nd round pick. They're not going to budge off of that. Dirty Low is talking about giving a 4th and a low, and if they don't like that, they can suck ass. Right?
No, I said 4. I said a 4th and Edwards.
That's what I said. 4th and Edwards.
Oh, I thought you said low. 4th and low.
I said Low said 4th and
my bad.
For who? Yeah. Brendan Cooks?
Yeah.
I don't take it.
They're not. They want a 2.
No.
Hey, Stu, pull up if you feel like it, brother. Pull up.
What's so bad about that? You don't think they'll take that?
No.
What about 3rd and Edwards?
Over Cooks? I mean,
they want a 2nd.
He's concussion prone. He hasn't been healthy. How can you not anymore be concussion prone, bro?
Come on, bro. 2 years.
But it doesn't matter, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He can't. it'll be bad for him to be on the field like all the time. You know what I mean? So it's like him playing that fourth role would be perfect, and that's where Edwards is supposed to fucking shine it. Because what's the name's going to take over, bro? I'm telling you, he would just be another option.
Yeah, so what do you think is going to take Edwards' number 2 spot? Because he's the number 2 receiver right now. He's the number 2 receiver.
Compared to Robinson?
He's the number 2 receiver on the Raiders right now until someone takes his spot. I have Edwards as number 2. You got to beat him to take his spot.
Renfro is number 2.
Renfro is the slot.
Renfro is number 2. I don't give a fuck what position you put him in. He's still the number 2 wide receiver.
He's the slot receiver. He's not your wide.
I don't care where you put him.
He's not your wide, man. He's
number 2.
Slot. He's number 2 with targets and options. I give you that. But I'm saying on your outside receiver, who Renfro's going to be lining up majority of the time with, who is that?
The number 2 corner.
The number 1 corner.
The number 2 corner, nigga. That's who lines up across from Renfro, nigga. The number 2 corner.
And then I'll take that because that means the number 3 is going to be on whoever the Y is, and that's going to be Fitz for whoever that number 3 corner.
Which is going to be Robinson. I'm telling you.
If it's DeMarcus Robinson, bro, it's going to be a problem.
If he beats him out. But as of right now, Edwards is number 2.
But JT, you already Edwards is your man, bro. I get it.
He's not my man. I'm just saying you have to beat him to take his spot.
That's my man's in there.
Gotta beat him.
It's your man's. Nah, but I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying. That's my man's in there.
You know, we'll see if he can hold his spot. He got some challenges now. But you know, Dirty said before I got on, man. Remember, when people get an off season and people get challenged, they start to develop around this time. You know, he might learn how to run routes. He might take
his third year. He might.
Sometimes it takes people
rid of
4
our
years.
best wide receiver in who? Zay Jones?
Zay Jones, yeah.
I mean, but I'm saying that's the tutelage he's been getting. You know, sometimes you take advice from other people. So now if he gets out there with Carr, he gets out there with Adams and see how they're meshing, and then he starts looking at the little things of Devontae Adams when he runs routes and how he can get open, and he starts talking with Carr. I'm just saying, man. People always say,
I'll give you that, JT.
Yeah, it takes people 3 to 4 years. He's not going to burn out after like 3 or 4 seasons. Edwards is not that type of player, and he doesn't eat bad. He's not bad outside of football. He doesn't get in any trouble. He's gonna have like a nice little 7-8 year career. So it's gonna take him a little. Some people just develop a little bit longer. You know.
Hey,
I'll give you that. You know why I'll give you that, JT? Because when I was watching film, whenever, and it was the first 5 games, and on some of the highlight films with Carr, a lot of them were with Edwards.
With touchdowns.
He needed that, bro. Like, and I was like, I get your point on that level of it, but yes, I don't think he's gonna fucking survive. I hear what you're saying. I fucking feel what you're saying, but he's not gonna make it, bro.
Man, remember, when you get older, you get more maturity, and then when you get challenged by another man coming to take money out your pocket, possibly, tend to step up. You step up or you step off. And he don't look like the player who's gonna step off. You know, just because you step up, don't mean you might not be better. But at the end of the day, it's just gonna make our receiving core even better.
Okay, main question: with the receivers that we got right now, is he our number 2?
As of right now,
overall.
Yeah, as of right now,
overall, no.
Yes,
no.
Yes, Dirty.
Overall,
yes, he's the number 2.
Bro, how is he better than motherfucking Renfro, bro?
We said
overall. In receptions, overall, receivers, catching the ball.
He's not number 2.
Whether out the backfield or fucking lining up or wherever in the slot doesn't
Now
matter.
I hear your
overall.
argument, but he's not number 2. Now you might put him at the number 2 position,
but he is not a number 2.
See, I grade it different. I
He's
look at
he's
slots
your
different
4th
than
option
receivers.
at best. Look, if you got DA,
Wait,
Waller,
okay, so we say
Renfro,
options or receivers?
bro, we're saying
Now I'm just clarifying.
overall. When we
Overall.
say overall, you know
Overall?
we are talking about where this motherfucker ranks as in views. Now,
Okay.
if I got DA, Waller, Renfro, and fucking Edwards on the field, where am I looking first? And where am I looking last?
You might not even get a look
That is-
if I'm saying that. No, because I was just trying to clarify
Thank
the
you.
question.
The
You're
question-
right.
the question didn't need clarification.
What I'm saying
You was
is,
trying to change
I
it.
thought it was a different. I thought it was a different question. Like who's, you know,
It
you're
wasn't no
right.
different
I'll be
question.
honest. But I'm gonna sit here and say this. Hey, I'm gonna say this. Renfro's still not the second option. No, the second option.
I wasn't even talking about that. We're talking about a specific player right now, but you said is a number 2, which is Edwards. And overall, he's not the number 2.
No, it would be Waller.
Slot is definitely a receiver.
It would be Waller.
There's not a slot catcher, right? He's a slot catcher. He's a receiver.
He's a slot pitcher.
I view things different. Yes, he's a receiver.
Nah, man. I mean, I like the way you see shit, bro. Because
What up, Mike
it
Castle?
makes
How
you
you
look
doing,
at
man?
shit. But I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, it just doesn't seem right on this one. I see what you're saying.
No, from what you're saying, from what you're asking, yes, Edwards. I'm gonna be honest with you. If that's the case, Edwards is gonna consistently be my decoy. Hey, man, I need you to make sure you get the switch. This guy must be on you. You know, talk this decoy, antagonize this dude. I'm using him as a decoy, and then I'll hit him for like 3 or 4 targets a game. You're gonna get
But
3 targets.
so listen, okay. So who would you rather have as a decoy, Edwards or Brandon Cooks?
Edwards, because I would throw the ball to Brandon Cooks more. You said a decoy. You said
Right.
decoy.
But see, the thing is, though, that makes that defense even
But you
more
don't throw
confused.
don't throw the ball to your decoy. If I
I
had Brandon Cooks,
understand
I'm
that.
probably gonna throw him the ball.
Okay, true.
You said decoy. Decoy, I'm just like, hey, just go out there, look pretty, run the route, but it ain't coming your way. Like that's what I'm gonna say.
But 5 or 6 times out of the fucking, you know what I mean, out of a game, or like 3 times.
Hey,
You
when
get
the
3
ball
balls.
comes, catch it. Like I said, when the ball comes your way, you better catch it because it probably ain't gonna
That's a
come in
better
more.
decoy than Edwards
Brandon
because it
Cooks.
becomes an option. He's not isolated just to as a decoy. Now he
But-
becomes an option.
Yeah, but you're gonna pay Brandon Cooks too much money for him just to be a decoy.
No, that's what I'm saying. You trade fucking Edwards, a draft pick, and you know what I mean. Work out the
But
numbers.
how much is he making now?
I think what 11?
It's too much to
Is that
be a
right,
decoy.
Benny?
Yeah, that's too much money just to be a decoy. You gotta
No,
utilize.
not if they eat some of the contract.
I mean, if they willing to share and pay some of that, then by all means, you know.
Yeah.
But
There'll be stipulations, but yeah. See, but I see what you're saying though. I got
but
you.
when people make certain type of money, hey, bro, you can't be a decoy here. You need to fulfill your contract obligations. We paying you this
No.
type of money. We need you to fulfill that.
So if somebody hits you up, say, "Hey, JT, right now, just check this out. You're a little bit older in your fucking contract. You know, your playing years, whatever, whatnot. I'm gonna shoot you. You're gonna get the ball 25 to 35 times. I'm gonna shoot you such and such amount of dollars. I'm gonna give you guaranteed. Don't even worry about that. You just get all the signing bonuses and all that bullshit. But you're gonna come in for 35 plays. But mainly, you're gonna be a decoy. You're not gonna take a fucking lesser money, man. Come on, man.
I would
Pay as
ask,
you earn type
this is what I would ask because I'm an older player. I'm gonna really answer your question as someone who would want to play, and what I would tell my agent.
Okay.
What the plays are they? Are they going to be goal line where I could score touchdowns? Because I could market that and possibly get another deal if I score touchdowns, or is it going to be in the middle of the field?
True that. I got you
That's
on that.
that's what I would ask, and then I would shoot that around the league. If it's gonna be goal line and you just need me to score, yeah, I'm willing to do that. I'll be
So
willing to
you
do
would,
that.
so in other words, you would take a lesser money for a lesser role.
As an older player, yeah, where I ain't gotta run and get hit all the time, and I can just go in and fill in the gap and find the holes because I'm an older veteran. I'm wise. Absolutely, that's what Jason Witten was doing with us. We really didn't need him in between the 20s. We just needed them from 20 to goal line to score touchdowns.
So then it'll be worth it then.
It'll be worth it. I ain't gotta go through the whole that when you get older, you ain't trying to run that much, man. I just want to score touchdowns, and because touchdowns lead to more money in my pocket and a possible another, player option contract or just
Hey Twan, as far as that, Twan put like I don't
I
know
don't
about
know
using
about
a high.
capital.
I wouldn't use a high draft pick. It'd be like a
I'm with Twan on that.
A second is a high, bro. Second is high.
Yeah,
I'll give him like a fourth.
If you're
Not
trading
taking a
any
fourth.
type of that, there's no such thing as you being a decoy. You come in here as an asset, and we need you to fulfill it.
He's not coming in as a decoy. He's coming in as if you trade for him, bro, he's coming in as an asset. You don't trade for a decoy. You draft a decoy.
Well, I'm saying, if I'm basing on the Patriot way, we're going to get a lot of people who really aren't going to play. We're just getting what their knowledge is of other teams' playbooks.
So you trade for a Cooks. I'll give him next year's second. I'm fine with that. Next year's second. I'll take Cooks, and then I'll draft, or actually I'll sign Velus Jones Jr. if he's not drafted. I'll just sign him in the fucking UDFAs.
Daddy, that kid is getting drafted.
I know he's getting drafted. Bro. People keep trying to tell me he's not. He's getting drafted, bro.
That kid is getting drafted. He ain't going unrestricted.
Yeah, sign D-Jax as a decoy. That's your decoy right there, bro. That's a good one, White Tyson. Sign D-Jax as your decoy, bro. Give him that little bit of money.
You gotta come into the office and talk with us first. That's someone you gotta talk to on this team.
Hey, Mike Castle. Well, I'm not saying he can't play number 2, but I'm just being honest. Like, who was the number 1 wide receiver last year? You know what I mean? Truthfully, it was Hunter Renfrow. And I'm talking about the looks, the yardage, the catches, all of that, bro.
Yeah, last year, I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying you are. What I'm saying is I still think that Hunter Renfrow is a little bit more productive than Bryan Edwards. So
true.
I feel like even though you might put Bryan Edwards at the number 2 wide receiver spot, I think even still then, more looks will go to Hunter Renfrow.
No, absolutely. That's the reason why I put him at the number 2 and leave Renfrow at the number 3, so he gets the better matchup and options, because I know he's going to not just win, but he's going to be the best option to possibly score. I don't want to put him on this at the second wide receiver where he'll possibly get the best corner. Because I'll shift my best corner or just run, because he'll have to probably beat the best corner if he's the number 2. What the other teams are going to do is probably run doubles on Devontae. I don't want the best corner on him. I want the second or third corner on Hunter Renfrow, and just let him pick that guy apart with the matchups.
Shout out to my boy Hammer from Hammer's house. What's cracking with you, bro?
Number 2, the past 3 seasons, recorded over 1,400 yards. Like Edward.
Hey, look, I hope you're right, Hammer.
Well, what type of system did they run? Because are we going to utilize him the same? I don't even think that's the same type of offense.
No, what he's saying is the fact that DA requires so much coverage that the guy who played on the opposite side of him had a better season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what I mean? Yes, DA he's gonna pull some coverage. You know what I mean?
But absolutely.
So with that coverage that he pulls, it will allow somebody else to shine a little bit more.
Oh no, yeah, and I will say I went and I was looking more and more at Edwards, and I was like, you know what? he was a better receiver than I thought. He was utilized a lot in the red zone and winning those matchups, scoring more than I thought he actually did in his career. And I
Yeah.
was like, I was kind of surprised. I was like, okay, there's more potential than I thought was there. Y'all made me go back to look at the South Carolina tape a little bit more. I was like, okay, I can see it, but
Well, he's a 50-50 guy. I mean, I'm telling you, his moments to shine is going to be inside the red zone.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I didn't believe he was a red zone guy, but you guys convinced me. I didn't see it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see him as a red zone guy, but you convinced me. I looked and I was like, he can.
How many touchdowns did he get? How many touchdowns did he get called back? I think like 3, right?
I couldn't tell you.
Something like that.
It was like 3. 2 or 3 he got called back.
Yeah.
Because of flags. I think it was because of Leatherwood too.
If you're not subscribed to Hammer, go subscribe to my brother. For real. Like I don't see how you know me and not know him. Honestly, I don't see how you know me but not know him. But if by chance you do know me, but you don't know him, definitely check him out. My brother makes good fire content over there.
His biggest weakness is Leatherwood.
On some real shit though.
Look, lay off Leatherwood, man. He gonna have an amazing season this year. Mark my words.
Hey, Dirty, I'm gonna fuck with JT. I want to see what he says. I said this a while back, and Dirty said the same thing too. When we got Leatherwood, he was basically a right guard for 2 years, 2.5 years, except for 6 games. We played right tackle. And they drafted him to right tackle, moved him to guard. I'm thinking about moving him back to left tackle with Colton Miller. And let whoever come in to the right side and just figure that shit out.
I'm going to say no, only because...
Just like my mom, bro. She always telling me no, bro. What the fuck?
Well, I'm gonna give you. I'm like her. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit, before I have to whoop that ass. But no, I'm gonna say no is because just give him a position. We don't need him to look. His rookie season, he had to learn 2 different positions. That's why he struggled. And then he still would fall into
3 years. But look, in 3 years, out of those 3 years, including this 1 year, he fucking barely played fucking right tackle maybe 6 times, bro. You know what I mean? And then when he came here, add another, 4 or 5? He's only played right tackle 10 games, and they drafted him to a right tackle when he was obviously a left guard this whole fucking time. That's where he was. If you watch the tape, that got him to where the point where he was, and then they moved him from guard to right tackle. Then he was left tackle too. So I just think he's be better on that side and just start focusing. Don't even just get him out of there. There's no fucking point for him to be there.
I say, but the thing is that's really different. He's not playing college players. He's playing NFL players. And the NFL speed, the NFL strength, and the NFL IQ is a lot different than college. Like the guys in the NFL will exploit you, which is why when he be put in certain situations, he was just getting dominated at times. Like, why is this kid even out there at times? And other times it's like, yo, he's holding his own against a Pro Bowler. Like, why can't he do this every play? Like, that's how you can see the difference, which is why in college, his athleticism and his just ability to be that much bigger is why he was able just to dominate kids. That ain't gonna happen in the NFL.
In the left guard spot. He dominated in the left guard spot.
Yeah, but if he misses, that's the season. All it takes is one miss.
That's what I'm saying. He won't be a good right. He's not a good right tackle, bro. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna trip out when that motherfucker goes to left guard, bro, and he's gonna be a fucking all-pro left guard. I'm telling you.
I mean, no, that's a possibility. I'm not disputing it. I know what he's been working on the offseason and wanting to get better at. So I just want him to focus on that. just focus on this season. If things happen or someone gets hurt or we might need you to move, just be ready. But focus on this first. And then if something happens and if we need you, he shows that he can move and he's willing to move. That's it's just I just want him to focus on that one area that we want him at. He found the spot, we got him there, he started getting comfortable, and he was looking good. Just let him sit and develop, and then if it's best for us to move him later on, then let's move him. But we'll come to that at that time. But let's let him develop a full off season. Let him look at the tape. Let him grade himself. Let him go over it with his coaches and who he's been training with. Let him go over all that just one off season. Then we'll come to the conclusion on what we want to do. But if we constantly keep moving him, this kid ain't gonna just get rid of him. He's not an asset. We're just gonna constantly move him back and forth. That tells me he's not good enough at either position. So just get rid of him.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I just want to see him develop at one area. If he can't do it there, then let him do it the other place. If he can't do it there, then he's just not good enough and get rid of him. Stop playing around.
I appreciate you too, Calvin. Definitely appreciate you being here, my friend. Look, like you said, he's got to develop somewhere, right? Can't keep moving around, can't keep shifting him. Now, I personally feel like left guard is where he's going to shine, but that means they got to go get a right tackle and a right guard. Now, they brought back Parker, right? No, Parker. They brought back Parker.
Yeah.
Backup. Right. He'll be a backup for his career.
Okay. So maybe they think he's something else. What up, Justin? What's going on with you? So maybe they think he's a guard or a tackle. Maybe that's what they think. Starting. I don't give a shit what you say backup. Maybe they think he's a starter, right? If you play him at guard and you draft a tackle in the 3rd round, right tackle, then you're okay. You're good. But I am in the same sentiments of I'm tired of seeing him bounce around. Find a motherfucking spot and play in that motherfucking spot and be great at it, or you gotta go.
Yeah.
I just think left guard is that spot for him, bro.
Yep.
Me personally, I feel like left guard is that spot for him.
Yeah, but anyone next to Colton, that's their spot.
Yeah, but with him next to Colton, that's a hell of a side, bro. That side will take some shit up, tear some shit up. You know what I mean?
True. But what if he develops and now you have two sides that are just, we could run both sides instead of just overloading the left side.
Because you got Luminor, right? Luminor did really, really well. So did Parker. Parker wasn't that bad as people say he is. So you get those guys and you draft, like Dirty was saying earlier, draft another offensive tackle. There you go. Just run those guys and run that system. You got Bars there too. I don't think Bars would be a right tackle. But
Bars is a guard, I believe.
Yeah. So you got 2 tackles right there, and Luminor and Parker.
And Bars is a right guard.
It just tells me that I kind of see we're going to probably draft 2 offensive tackles or guards on this draft. That's what I'm kind of seeing.
Yeah.
What it looks like the move is and how they're working free agency and who they're looking at and talking to. They ain't bringing too many offensive linemen, which tells me they're probably going to go through the draft. So it might not be the draft people think. I mean, shoot, my draft was already solidified. We got Adams. That was my draft pick. I kind of was like Mike Ditka. Like, I fought for my whole draft just for him. Like what they did with Ricky Williams.
I remember that shit.
Looking at his workouts, you think Leatherwood coming from the right tackle spot, he trimmed up, looking more athletic. That happens. Go ahead. I'm let you go.
I honestly think he's coming for that left guard spot. You don't really trim up to play fucking right tackle.
Wait, trim up or did he trim down?
Trim down. You don't trim down to play right
I
tackle.
was gonna say, wait, trim up. What do you mean by that?
You know what I
Trim
mean.
up, cuz.
You know what I mean. Nigga, stop
I'm gonna
playing.
sit it down, cuz. No, I was playing.
No, I thought it was new terminology. I was like, yo, I'm old. I never, people talking about I need people was saying my Riz game was nice. I'm like, man, what is Riz?
He said, "What is Riz?"
What is Riz? I'm like, I ain't rizzing nobody. This fool trying to riz my mom. I was like, what?
Confirming.
But no, Leatherwood issues are coachable too. Don't reach to get overextended. Stay low. Keep your base. Yeah. But but it was the learning curve, man. That he was able to get away with it in college, and then the NFL exposed him. Oh, you think you're gonna do that on me, brother? It's a whole different ball game when you put on NFL type of helmet, man. So
okay. So my question is now that we really think about it. So if he goes right tackle, boom, we got our right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Who's our left guard?
You have to. That's dirty. I'm not the offensive line guy like that. I don't really look at him that much.
I just told you who your left guard was. I ain't moving.
Bro, I agree with you on that. Don't do that. Don't do that number. Listen here, Bucko. No, but I agree with you on that. But I'm saying if he goes the right tackle, who's gonna be the left guard?
You draft one.
So either way, we're gonna have to draft either the left or the right. So it doesn't matter.
That's what it looks like. They're gonna draft.
What the fuck is going on with my damn fucking?
You said you got the Nick Wright takes.
Oh shit!
I got the Nick Wright takes.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's fucked up.
Hell yeah.
Hey Calvin, I believe he'll be our most improved player too.
I'm gonna say Nick Wright basketball takes or football takes. Football takes ain't that bad. That is basketball. That's a whole different thing.
Well, Raider Nation they ain't got no love for Nick Wright, bro.
At all.
At all.
I've never really watched the shows like that.
Yeah, we don't rock with him at all. Fuck Nick Wright.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I was just gonna dismiss that whole comment period, not even acknowledge it, but like
Nick Wright said some shit, bro. I forget what it was he said. He said some shit, bro. Yeah, so he was like, fuck him.
Oh, I think I remember you talking about Tyson. Yeah, it was Stu's buddy.
Yeah, I know you're talking about too. Yeah, they do. Everybody needs time coming from college. Everybody needs a year.
Yeah, because at online you have to go through it because you have to feel the difference. Like, man, it's easier to get away with it at the receiver spot because it's just mainly skill and speed. But at the O-line, like, you got to be able to judge. You got so many different moves, so many different characteristics, so many different styles.
Your first year in the NFL is like being in boot camp.
Yeah, man.
It's getting you ready for the shit you're getting ready to go through.
Man, not everybody passes.
Not everybody make it through.
As much as we kill Leatherwood, man, he made it through. And he got better at the end of the year, man.
Hey, Hammer, I agree with you, bro. Our O-line coach ain't no slouch, bro. He gonna have this line on. He gonna have. Is fleek not a word anymore?
Fleek?
Fleek not a word anymore? No, I was watching
fleek, cuz.
Ooh. I hope he does.
He gonna have this line on 100.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's deep enough, man. We need more bodies. We need more bodies.
But I'm just saying he gonna Our start,
And I mean,
our
like,
starting
I mean, like,
O-line gonna be
number one.
nice. They're gonna be healthy. They're gonna be strong. They're gonna be smart. They're gonna be penalty free.
Until that
That's
happens,
our biggest issue. Is the
until
fucking
that
penalties.
happens, I'm just saying, man, until I see it, until I see the Raiders are
Look, I'm
in
telling
the
you,
top 15
if this
of
O-line
penalty,
can clean up its penalties, bro, they'll fucking be fine. They shoot themselves in the foot at the wrong fucking time. That's our biggest problem with them, is that they shoot themselves in the foot at the wrong fucking time.
it's
You
always
hold
under,
when you don't need to, but you won't hold when you need to.
but it's always third down, man. Third down, it's like, all right, first thing
That's
come out
why
my
I
mouth,
say
don't
fix the
hold.
penalty. Fix the
Anything,
penalty.
anything 3rd and 7, you know we grab it. It's like, man, because they know we coming. Anytime I see them overload the box, I'm like,
But
oh,
now it's gonna be different. Now on 3rd and 7, you
oh, yeah,
got
can't
DA,
blitz.
Renfro, and Waller. You can't blitz. You cannot blitz. If you blitz, you are fucking up royally. You can't blitz.
I still want another name. I just want another name in there. Just one more name in there. Just someone else. I know Edwards
Josh
is
Jacobs, Demarcus
no,
Robinson.
no. I need a guy who moves the sticks like that, or just is.
Demarcus Robinson moves the sticks.
He don't.
That's one of the reasons they brought Mac Hollins, another guy, moves the sticks.
Think about Hollins, Waller, and fucking.
I said the
and
wrong
Renfro.
thing. Said the wrong thing. Could not move the sticks. Move the needle. Look, man. The guy who I want is still out there. Hasn't got surgery yet. He's waiting for a team to call him. I just want us to give him a call. Well, I know Raider Nation is probably gonna hate me for saying this.
Not calling him, bro. Not calling him, bro. I've been through this already. We're not fucking calling him, bro.
Call him, man.
We're not gonna have.
If we're trying to win this year, call him.
We're not having this conversation, bro. No.
Well, for the last 6 games, you gonna pay him for that?
If it lasts 6 games to the Super Bowl, yes.
How much you paying him for the last 6 games?
AB?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Odell. Man,
no.
Heck no. I'm talking about AB. I'm not talking about
Odell. Bro, we're not having that conversation, man. I just said that.
I'm just saying. I wouldn't call Odell. Nah.
Oh, that's what I thought you were talking about, because I didn't know you're that fucking crazy. AB, fucking thought local, I fucking AB over here.
Hey man, I'm a local for a Super Bowl, man. I need that trophy.
I call OBJ before I call AB.
That's what I'm saying.
OBJ before I call AB.
Y'all smoking big dope. You say OBJ is better than AB.
Hell yeah, I'm smoking big dopes. Look at this shit, man, bro. I be smoking.
This guy is still one of the best receivers. He would literally compete for best receiver in the league right now. Literally.
OBJ had a fire ass.
In the fucking XFL, bro.
Sucks what happened, transpired. Even if OBJ didn't get hurt, you gonna tell me he's a better receiver than AB? You lying. You saying that with your feelings. You're not saying that with your brain.
No, I'm saying it because it's actually viable. A guy
OBJ
with the fucking
is a better receiver than AB. He's never been a better receiver in his career, better than AB.
At the moment, right now, put him on the field. You're telling me that AB is going to be better than OBJ? There's no way.
100%. I'll bet my house on it.
Fucking Nick Wright, bro.
You can give AB. How can you say that? You could give him. What's his name? The guy from Cleveland.
Baker.
Baker Mayfield, and he'd be he would give you better numbers. He's a better receiver.
All right.
I mean, hate to say it, but yeah,
he did call him a cracker. He did call me a cracker, but he's not there no
more. I'm calling OBJ first.
I mean, that was a personal issue between men. That was a man thing. Same thing with Bruce Arians. You gonna
OBJ
call
not
someone
going
with
back
a
to the
blown
Rams.
ACL?
So I give him a call first. Since he's not going back to the Rams, I call OBJ. You
I'd
want
call
to come
Landry.
play with Devontae Adams? You want to
You
get
want to
you
come play
another
with the
ring?
boy Rick James?
You want to get another ring?
Look, OBJ could have came to us this offseason and said, I don't want to play for y'all. Y'all not good.
We good now.
Man, bump that, man. Nah, get him. Nah, give me AB
No,
or someone else. I wouldn't want OBJ. Not after the injury he had. Nah.
I'm calling OBJ before I call AB.
Even with the ACL.
Even with the ACL.
Because it's just a
You got to remember, AB just said he's not getting the surgery until he fucking signs with a team that has a fucking guaranteed contract. Nigga, kiss my ass.
But you know what the contract he just had? I give him the same contract he had in Tampa Bay.
No, nigga, get fixed first.
Who? It's a regulatory surgery. It's not nothing special or anything. It's just standard surgery.
No, it's on his ankle. What are you talking about?
It's a standard. It's a standard surgery. OBJ is in worse shape than he is.
Fuck that.
His surgery, he will be back in like 4 or 5 weeks.
Fuck that.
And that's playing it slow.
You telling me that you gonna sign a motherfucker knowing they need surgery?
You're signing OBJ, come off ACL.
But at least that motherfucker
just
went
had
got fixed first.
Because he needed to have it. He doesn't really need to have it for the rest of his life. He just needs it to play. He doesn't need to have the surgery. He needs it to play football because it will heal faster. But if he doesn't play anymore, it'll heal naturally. That's what he's saying. He doesn't need the surgery. He only needs it to play football because it will heal faster.
What are we talking about?
And they'll get all the scar tissue out.
Well, we're talking about football, about him playing football.
Yeah,
so
but if I'm not on the team,
even the fact, bro, even the fact that if we turn around and we pick him up, say fuck it, we pick him up, we do some stupid shit, pick his ass up, he's still gonna have to have surgery to play football. So you keep on just going around in circles about it. He's gonna need the fucking surgery no matter what to play football. He's not gonna heal on his own. And then plus dealing with his mental shit, it's not gonna work, especially in Vegas, bro.
He didn't have no mental things at Tampa Bay. It was not
Tampa fucking Bay, bro.
Yeah, it was Bruce Arenas challenging my manhood. It wasn't nothing mental. What you're talking about outside things that weren't happening on the football field.
I already said.
I already
said we wasn't having this motherfucking conversation.
Oh, man.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We talking about OBJ. That's what we was talking about.
No.
We was talking about OBJ. I said OBJ.
AB, bro. And we're not having that.
I was just saying.
Hey, in other news, Will Smith's movies are getting postponed due to his actions, which I'm a little upset about because I was really looking forward to fucking Bad Boys, the new Bad Boys, which just fucking got postponed.
Trash. I mean, you really gonna go to Will Smith over football talk, real football talk, man? Look, man, I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna get canceled. I'm cool. I'm gonna get my YouTube canceled. And I haven't even started it yet. I'm straight. I'm gonna mute myself right now. Go ahead.
Hey, look, man did take his clothes off, bro. I do got a problem. That nigga stripped like Dennis Rodman, bro. Nigga stripped like Dennis Rodman. Oh, shit. Nope, not trading Waller. That's not gonna happen.
Nope.
Unless you give me something for him.
Fucking JT, bro.
I don't give a fuck what you give me for him. I'm still. You want who? Waller? Oh no.
Hey, I mean, Gronk is still out there.
No. This nigga's not the same level as
JT stuck in fucking old Raider ways.
I want winners, man. I said I'm playing.
It's
Look,
not a
I'm playing for a Super
First
Bowl,
off,
man.
First
I'm
off,
playing for
Gronk
a
ain't
Super
gonna play
Bowl.
with nobody aside from Brady. He's never gonna play with anybody else but Brady.
Hey,
Fucking Gronk is not a fucking upgrade over Waller. He's not. He's not even fucking close. This nigga's not even a goddamn top 10 tight end anymore.
Okay. Do we need a top 10?
Why the fuck do you give up? Why the fuck do you give up a top 3, a real solidified top 3 tight end to go get a fucking number 12 to 15?
If it gives me picks,
no, that's not giving you picks.
Releases more money options. Yeah, I'm saying that's all I'm taking.
So you want to gamble?
Wait. Let me explain. Let me get more in depth in what I'm saying. The only way I'm giving up Waller is if you give me some first rounds for him. You give me first rounds, or you give me a lucrative deal that I just can't pass up. I'm just not giving up for anything.
No. Fucking Albert. JT, stop talking.
No, man, y'all talking like Waller's just he does it with all his tight ends, though. Like, let's be real. How many tight ends has Derek Carr made look great? Be real.
He did make Michael Rivera look pretty good.
And who was after Michael Rivera?
Walford,
Jared Cook, and then we got Waller. So I'm not just going to sit here.
Carr makes everybody look good. That's not the argument.
Is it Waller or is it Carr?
It's always Carr.
So I'm saying
Carr. That's not the argument.
No, I understand what you're saying.
It's like a scary movie, bro. You're like one of those suspense things. It's always going to be Carr, bro.
Look, man, I'm doing whatever it takes to get me a Super Bowl, man. I'm doing whatever it takes.
And your take is to take Gronkowski and trade Waller.
If I could get a first or 2 firsts for Waller, yes, I'll do it.
And take Gronk. What's up, my brother?
Bring somebody else on the screen. This nigga over here.
You gotta make the tough decision. You gotta make these moves. You gotta make these moves to win.
Man, come on, bro.
Hey. I was really debating on, pulling up, but I had to pull it.
I bring it out of everybody.
What JT is talking about over here.
I bring it out of everybody, baby. I said, man, I do this I make you think. Man. It sounds crazy, but
some fucking delusional shit.
Just think about it, man. If you're gonna get 2 first-round picks, because people's giving up the house for just anybody now, you could get 2 first-rounders or 3 second-round picks for Waller. That's going to improve your team.
Nah, I see what you're talking about, but
y'all talk like I'm talking about giving up dirt or just get rid of him for any. I'm not saying that.
What makes our offense so dangerous is that Waller's on the roster. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you have someone that is 6'5", 6'6", and you got DA on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes this thing dangerous. And then you got Renfro running around like a rat trying to get some cheese or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But when you start messing with that, like, I'm kind of scared. Like,
I'm gonna say this. I hear you. I agree. But let's be real. How dangerous was Waller this year?
True.
Are we banking Waller's going to have the year that he had 2 years ago? Wait. Is Waller going to have the year he's going to have 2 years ago, or is he going to have a setback again like he had this year? Because all you guys are talking about is banking on what he did 2 years ago.
Year and a half.
Y'all not focused on what happened this year, what's transpiring with him, or more people are in his head, more people are going to be talking to him about his contracts, how much money he can get. Let's be real. Be real with it.
Okay. And I'll be real here. You know what scares me is Foster Moreau. So if that's the next person that's next man up, I can't put my money on it, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, touche. You win that one. Can't argue
So
that.
is it better to keep Waller or is it going to be the Foster show? You know what I'm saying?
No. In that case, hey, Waller's gonna be looking good in silver and black.
Or who's the new dude? Hollister?
Huh?
From didn't we pick him up from fucking Seattle?
You said who?
Exactly. Yep.
And he's actually more of a blocking tight end. You know what I'm saying? And they use him every once in a while in the end zone, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Waller still got 2 years on his contract, bro.
Yeah.
Play him up, make him worth a whole lot of shit next year,
See,
and then fucking trade him.
This is the shit
I would fatten him up this year
getting-
and then give it to him.
You're not getting
Wouldn't need
2
to.
first round for a guy who just missed half the season with injury, bro.
Nope.
You're not getting.
My point exactly. So why are people saying he's a proven player?
He's proven. But
When?
we're talking about injuries, bro. Come on, let's not do this.
That's
man.
not a proven
Let's not
player.
do this. We
Has
just
he
went
done it?
down the rabbit hole of AB, and I had to talk you off the ledge.
We
on
didn't,
that.
no, we didn't talk about
We had to
that.
talk you
I
off the
thought
ledge
y'all
on
was
that.
going to say
He was left
OBJ was a better receiver than AB. We're gone from that. But like for me, you have to do it for at least 4 to 5 years to be a proven player. Waller has not done that. That's not a proven player to me. It's not. He hasn't done it for half his career. So no, I'm not going to sit here and just say, well, he's not a proven player. He just did it 2 seasons. And then the season that he was projected to be the best he was ever, dude set out half and then was demanding to be, hey, I want to be traded.
Who said that he wanted to be traded?
He did. His agent did.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Oh, this nigga gonna hit me with a cut to it? I know this nigga ain't doing this shit right now. Nah, man.
Perfect
You
time.
have to have me get up until the lights on and go look at. Nah, man. I thought that was over.
Everyone
What-
that's
what's
heard
the
that is just
motivation
now
for it?
dumber.
Now you ain't do with that. It's not, man. I hate to say it, but it's just.
That's funny. Oh, gosh.
Hey, JT, are you on the couch?
I am not on the couch, man. I'm in my room.
Okay, I thought that couch residue got you talking crazy.
All right, man. We'll see when the season starts.
I seen that couch.
And I'm proving right again.
When were you actually right? Tell me right now when you were actually right, JT.
I said we were going to beat the Cowboys. I said we was going to beat the Browns. I said we was going to beat the Colts.
Look,
Okay.
Maybe it means you're the evil man and I'm the righteous man.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. I'm Samuel right now pointing the gun at you.
no, you're not.
I look crazy.
I'm the man behind the gun.
Nah, you ain't said nothing. I'm the one talking right now with the gun in the hand pointing at y'all. I'm the crazy man. I sound crazy. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't. But I'm telling you, man, it's proven. It's proven.
You're crazy, yeah.
You sell smoking good stuff all you want. Okay, let that shit fan out.
He said let that shit fan out.
Let that shit fan out. I'm gonna be like, I told you, mother. I told you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
who would you pick up? I mean, with the number 1 picks, like say if you got rid of Waller, who would pick him up right now? Who would give 2 number 1s? Entertain me. Riddle me this,
Please.
fucking Batman. Come on.
Please let me know.
Who would?
Buffering.
I got a crazy question. Would you
Miami?
Would you trade him to Kansas City if they called you?
Ooh.
If they're giving me Kelsey, yeah.
Nope, they're keeping
giving you
Kelsey. They're
Kelsey?
just giving you draft picks.
But they just acquired.
I might have to deny that call. Because that puts them back in the Super Bowl. With that would put them. That directly hurt.
Yeah.
I would probably ask.
Exactly.
I would have to ask for more from that specific team. Nah, you just not gonna get him for 2. You're gonna give me 3.
That is true what fucking Philemon said. Reddy did visit the rookie tight end.
I'm gonna tell you something about me, Joe Rogan, that you might not know. I smoke rocks.
Oh my god, this was stupid.
No, I'm not doing it. It's not happening.
Y'all niggas ain't lost no brain cells. You say y'all lost brain cells. Y'all just not using your brain. That's why.
Well,
I use all my brain.
Well, Waller got 2 years on his contract left, right?
Yeah.
So that means he has 1 year to prove it before you can get traded, right? Because he's under that cheap contract. So if someone was going to, if we were going to trade him, it would be, not this year, but it would be next year because that contract is lovely for whoever that wants to pick him up for that contract. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're going to get the capital. But yeah, if he wants his money, he definitely is going to have to happen this year.
If he has a career year, he gets paid more. Going somewhere else, so we get more. We get more in return. You can then genuinely ask for 2 motherfucking first round picks after that.
Doesn't sound too crazy now, does it?
But you got to play him this year, though.
Yep.
Absolutely, he's going to play this year. He has to play. After what he did, he has to step on the field. Technically, he really doesn't. But to get what he's going to want to ask for, yeah, he's going to have to play. And I know he is, but I don't. But what is the trend with guys going into contract years and ball out? What do they do usually after they get their contract?
Slump.
Exactly. I don't want that. I don't want that. But that's what he's going to be. For me, I know the possibility, but what's typically the probability with that? Is the slump, like Twan said. And I don't want a player like that. I want a player on the up. I don't want to play on the ascending. I don't want a player that's descending. I don't.
So then keep him for the year.
Hey, look,
it'll be worth it.
Keep him for the year. You let him get fabulous numbers. You increase his fucking trade value. If he doesn't want to sign with whatever you want to give him next year, then you fucking trade him for more valued picks. But this year, you're not going to get it. You're just not. It ain't going to happen. You can think all you want to. He may get you back into the second round. It's a possibility. But next year, after playing a full season, proving to the NFL that you want to play and that you're healthy, then you're worth something. But for right now,
man, ain't nobody going to sleep, man. Actually, I might be going to sleep in the next couple minutes anyway.
Oh, I am. I'm headed out in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah,
17.
I checked out after you fucking made that comment, bro. I
think half my chat checked out on JT.
Hey, look, man, I make people think, man. Look, I'm not saying trade him and get rid of him, but if you're gonna offer me what I want for him, I'm listening.
But it ain't his true.
Yeah, but it's not.
If you call me, it ain't his true value, bro. And therefore, I'm not listening to you.
And Dirty,
what you're offering me? Because look, the offers that are being made to them is not worth what fucking Waller is worth to us being on the fucking field.
Yeah, but my thing is, you don't have to. It's not like you don't have to take the offer, but I can listen.
I'm gonna tell you. Here's the call. This is what's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, this is Ziegler. How can I help you? Oh, you calling about who? Waller? Not available.
Nah, see that no, you don't do that. Oh, okay. So what you guys talking about?
No, it's been 15-second calls. Who? Waller? No.
What are you saying?
For me, there's only 2 people that are untouchable. There's only 2 people untouchable on my team right now.
Who?
DA and DC.
Who? DC? Not available.
Like I said, everybody else, I'll listen.
Waller's not available.
There's only 2 people untouchable on this team.
Josh Jacobs? I'm listening.
All right, I got one for you. What about Hunter Renfro?
Say who?
Hunter
Who?
Renfro.
I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. No clue at
Renfro.
all.
Bye.
Where's that guy from?
Clemson.
I just told you.
I have no idea, bro.
I'm listening.
Huh?
Hey, man.
Hey, Hoodie, shout out to you, man. Thank you for the $1.99 donation, brother. Greatly appreciate you, for real, for real.
Yeah,
If y'all don't know, Hoodie Jew got his own show. Oh, you know what I mean? Doing the little Saints thing. His shows is actually really lit, though.
Yeah, I caused ruckus on one of his shows like a while back. After he came in here and showed some love, I went over there, jumped in there, and I saw Raider Nation was, they wild over there, man.
Yeah.
I thought we was wild. They wild over there.
Yeah.
Good.
No,
Hey, you see what Hoodie just said? You see what Hoodie just said? Hey, look at that chat right there.
I got it.
Oh,
the Saints. What's up? Waller. 2 first. I'm not interested. Thank you.
What else can you give me? I would have said.
Not interested.
I would have took one of the guards. I would have took one of the tackles.
Nah,
I'm not interested. They just lost their best tackle.
Oh, the one that they just the one they re-signed?
Hey, Michael Thomas.
I'm not taking Michael Thomas. You can fucking.
It wasn't Michael Thomas. It was somebody else, wasn't it?
No. He's talking about the receiver, Michael Thomas.
No, good.
I had a conversation about that. What Hoodie's been saying, Michael Thomas put out some tweets saying he's gonna have a hell of a season from what he's saying and what his tweets are. Going back to Michael Thomas and what?
Hey, my thing is how are you calling me and giving me 2 draft picks from last year's draft? That would be the 2023 draft, wouldn't it?
Right.
When next year's draft?
Technically, we are in the next year's season already.
That'll be 2022 is this draft coming up.
I thought this would be 2023. So there's draft for the next season, which is the 23 season. But no, I'm not taking it regardless. I'm not taking it, bro. I'm not giving up a fucking valuable ass piece. What we said was give Carr the weapons and let's see what he can do. Did they take weapons away from fucking Brady? Did they trade away Gronk? Because somebody called and offered him 2 first rounds?
I mean, they did get away Edelman. They did give away Deion Branch.
But
they did give away.
They gave him away when these dudes wanted more money than what New England was going to pay them.
Kind of similar to what
they used their talents while they had them. They used the talents while they had them. And that's what they're going to do with Waller. They're going to use the talents while they have them.
But remember, the conversation is changing. People's like, yo, what 2 teams are going to be giving up 2 first? Saints? Dolphins?
Why would the Dolphins give up first if they got Gesicki?
True.
Is he better than Waller?
Yeah, apparently. They got him way more money.
So are we overvaluing Waller?
Well, first off, Hoodie, you got to let me know if Alvin Kamara is even being able to play this year.
I'm about to say, isn't he still in jail?
He do like Vegas.
Not the point. Vegas don't like him.
I don't know if he likes Vegas anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he. I think he rejects that trade. Like, nah, y'all not sending me back out there.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Nah, I'm okay. Look, no, the thing about it is I watched Ziegler's interview, especially when he talks about Waller, bro. This guy's eyes lights up when he talks about Waller, bro. He's not listening to any phone calls because he knows how deadly this offense can be and how hard it is to get a fucking tight end, bro. There ain't that many of them. there's really like 4, maybe 5 really good tight ends. You got Kelsey. You got the boy at the Niners. You got Waller.
Kittle.
Huh?
Kittle.
Yeah,
I don't have Waller in that class though. I don't.
Bro, how you don't have Waller in that class when everybody else puts him in that class?
So how do you not have him in that class? And then plus you want to fucking trade him and get that much?
He doesn't show up like they are. He doesn't have the
How
dog.
the fuck are you talking about his value of trade
if he doesn't
if you
show
don't
up?
fucking think he's up there?
I'm getting rid of him earlier than just holding on to him.
How do you get rid of somebody early if they ain't in the top?
I say people overvaluing him. I'm look. I know what he can do. I just don't think he's gonna do it. That's just me. I see the potential, and it's just gonna be potential. That's just me. He don't have the dog in him. He doesn't do what Kelsey does. When it was crunch time, he don't do that. Does he have immaculate hands? Absolutely. Is he a matchup nightmare? Absolutely. But does he take advantage of it like they do? Does he show up like they do when it's crunch time? Where it's winning time? No, it's not usually him. It's usually the smallest guy on the field.
I'm looking at something real quick.
That's what I look at. I see it. I know you are because you can't deny it.
So hold up. So
you
hold on.
can't deny it.
Question. So in 2020, he had 107 receptions, right?
What year are we going into, Lo?
2020.
No, you said 2020. What season is going? That's going to be how many? 3 years ago? By the time they start playing again.
Just listen. So in 2020, he had 100. He had his most receptions ever. 107, 1100, 1196, right?
Yep.
9 touchdowns, 38 long. Last year, he had 55 receptions just in that time frame, had like 665 yards, pretty much. Long 38 and 2 touchdowns. How many games did he miss?
What do you want to say? 8?
Yeah, so 8. So he would have, by numbers, he would have been like at 125, probably about 13. That was projected, right? That's what he's looking at. So I mean, he was on the rise. So, and that was the thing about it. Like, if you really look at it, his value is good.
Hey, Lo, do me a favor.
What's up?
Before that season?
Okay.
And the season before that, what was his stats before that?
19 was 90 for 1100 and 75 long, 3 touchdowns.
When he's with the Raiders. Now, before that, what were his stats?
3 years after that, it was only 18. 18 with 2 touchdowns. That's it. You didn't have shit the first 3 years.
So
but that's when he was all fucked up.
So we're just but what I'm saying, you're playing with Baltimore, but
right.
Hey man, I'm not gonna sit here and say he was in the NFL. He was playing, so he's only he's only did it 2 seasons.
Okay, so
he's only did it 2 seasons, and now all of a sudden he's missed dramatic games in his most recent season. So we're basing this off of 2 years ago. Like that's still like that was his prime for me, for what I'm seeing.
All right, cool.
Right?
Okay, if that's the case,
how long has he been in the league?
That's the case. Okay, I hear what you're saying. It's been 6 years, so this is going on 7th year.
But now he's on the decline of his year. He's out his prime already for the average of NFL career, right?
Right.
So we're banking on 2 years ago.
Okay.
Now his body starts getting injuries. Looks like it's possibly breaking down.
All right.
Is he a Travis Kelce type of body type? Is he a Rob Gronkowski type of body type?
Okay.
Or is he more of a Tony Gonzalez type of body type?
Okay, it doesn't matter if it's fucking body type. So the thing is, what you're trying to fucking say is that we should trade him now, right?
I think his value is going to be at his highest.
So what's his value right now? With only the 2 years, now that you broke it down, It's only 2 solid years that he actually played. What is his market value then?
I start talking at 2 first. Like I said,
2 number
if
one.
if I don't get the 2, I'm like dirty. I could, stop playing on my phone.
You talking about right now?
I'm saying
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
what I'm
That's
saying.
I'm
So
saying
he
that's
gets-
that's the
so he gets
translate.
2 number
If I
one.
could- If I could get what I want for him, then I'm gonna get what I want for him. I'm willing to give him up earlier than to wait and get nothing in return. That's how you have to do it in the NFL. You got to move early.
I don't
I
understand.
get it.
How
I
are
get
you?
it, man. These
So
are
if you
hard
feel
decisions
like,
you have to
look,
make.
the question is
To
this:
win, these are the decisions you have to make, man.
if you
have to make
feel like
decisions.
if you feel like a player is worth 2 first-round draft picks,
Mhm.
why the fuck do you trade him if he's on a great fucking contract and he's fucking valuable?
You always do it earlier than later in the NFL. You got to do it that way. That's when you get your value, and by the numbers, Carr can play with any tight end. That's why he can play with any tight end. I'm not contradicting myself. You guys are just stuck on Waller because y'all want to be stuck on him. If I can get
You just said he wasn't worth the. He
just
said he's
because
not
I
worth
can
it.
get 2 first round doesn't mean I
But
see
you
the
can get
value.
that next year.
You're thinking you could do that next year, but if he has the season he just had, you're not getting 2 first rounders if you could have got him.
Are we expecting for him to have the season he just had, or are we expecting for him to fucking be better? Are we fucking expecting mediocrity? Or are we fucking expecting greatness?
I hear what you're saying, but I don't base it on possibilities. I base it on probabilities. And probability is if a guy looks like he might be breaking down, I'm gonna get rid of him earlier than later.
Man, so you saying people
Because I
aren't
know
allowed
the
to have-
NFL breaks you up.
He hasn't been injured all his career.
And
This
he's
is
got
the
his first main injury
first
now.
time he's gotten injured. What's wrong with somebody being able to get injured once in a while?
After
It
when?
happens.
But what also did he do to his body though, Dirty?
His body has been on a fucking hiatus from football for a long time. Those
But it
3
wasn't-
years, this nigga he wasn't even really practice squad. He was a reserves because he was fucking suspended for his drug abuse and everything else.
So his body was still getting beat up though. With
It
that,
wasn't getting beat up.
it wasn't getting
You're
hit.
telling this man's body? This man looks fucking beat. I don't judge men, but this man fucking looks beat up.
I mean, he got great genetics. It doesn't mean that you ain't beating up your body.
He had 1 year with an injury, bro. Knock that shit off.
I hear you.
Shit y'all doing with Trayvon Mullen. Mullen had 1 year with injury. Oh, he's injury prone. It's fucking 1 year. Mariota is fucking injury prone, but you don't want to fucking say shit about that. This nigga is as fragile as a fucking feather. You blow air on this nigga and he fucking crumbles.
As I said, his value is high. And as much as I love Waller and I see the potential, it ain't gonna be higher than what it is right now.
I think it's a little too early. I mean, like I said, there's 2 years under his contract, so this year coming up is definitely his prove it year, and it's gonna change because he's not going to have the coverage that he had years before. You know what I'm saying? They were bracketing him, they were doubling him because they knew that, you know what I'm saying, when it came down to the passing, it really was the Waller and Renfro show. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the coverage is going to be totally different to where he may not even get double coverage. So, you know, this is definitely going to be his proving year to show us what he can do. You know what I'm saying? When his number's called. I just think it's too early.
All right. So
it's way too
you're not next year. Wrong. But all I'm saying is with the NFL, they typically get rid of guys earlier than later. It happened with T.O. happened with AB in Pittsburgh. It happens a lot of the time. I understand that. I hear that. But if I know I'm getting the most value for that, can it be? I hear that y'all saying it's a mistake if we do it. It's a possibility. It could be a mistake.
Oh, it's not a possibility. It's definitely a mistake.
If he does what you think he's going to do 2 years ago,
it's not a possibility. It's definitely a mistake.
You can't say that.
Oh my God. Well, I am.
You are, but doesn't make you right.
It does. In my mind.
Oh my God.
Bless you.
But definitely, I just feel like, definitely, if we fast forwarded, next year, same time, we can have that conversation.
Hey, shout out to Anthony G for his $10 donation to the channel, man. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, JT is always arguing a crazy ass point.
It's logical.
Always mean it's
how
right.
the NFL is. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. This is just how the NFL works.
Yeah.
This is logical thinking for NFL. You don't just sit on wait on guys and hope they're going to do something that they did 2 years ago, or think that's what the possibility.
Isn't that the draft though, bro? Hey, then the draft should be thrown out, like the whole thing. The draft, no draft, bro.
Most of the chat already hates JT for putting mayo on peanut butter and jelly in an argument.
So first off, I never said I put mayo on a PBJ. Y'all threw the mayo on there. I just said you throw mayo on the toast bread when you're, to toast the bread.
Hey, what up, Ben Bad? What's cracking with you? Raider Allegiance, what's good, my dude? What's cracking?
Oh, here we go. Acting like crackhead. Man, God, see, I hate that how people just spew things. But it doesn't mean that the team didn't give up, even though they were the best receiver in the league.
Are we going to T.O.? We talking about T.O.?
I was responding with someone said T.O. and A.B. were acting like crackheads. Not really. They weren't acting like crackheads when the team got rid of them. They weren't.
T.O. is way different from A.B., bro.
Yeah.
T.O. is way different from A.B. T.O. is just different, bro. T.O. different, bro. T.O. Hall of Fame.
I'm about to say they both Hall of Fame.
A.B. could be Hall of Fame, but I think it's going to be tough for him.
You think it takes longer for him to get in there than it takes T.O.?
Yeah, I do.
But I think he had a better relationship with the media than T.O. did, though. Because it's the media that votes you.
These last couple of years, no. What he did with the Raiders, his bad timing with
that was Mayock. That wasn't with the media. He didn't say anything like Skip Bayless.
Who the fuck is Mayock?
Media.
He's a GM. He's
this nigga called him, bro. He called him a cracker, bro.
He is.
Mike Mayock is a god in the media world, bro. In the NFL media world, Mike Mayock is a fucking god.
Hey, it's gonna be hella funny. Even though Mayock's not on the NFL Network, I guarantee you he's gonna show up at the draft.
Is he not on the? Did not get picked up by nobody?
Nah, he's at home chilling. He's taking his time.
Sure.
They gonna call him though.
They got to.
He probably walked away from football this year. Said, "Fuck that! I ain't watching shit. Don't call me for nothing. I ain't giving no advice on nothing. Y'all can kiss my ass."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he did all that for nothing.
I'm chilling right now. I'm chilling. I'm gonna take because he said it in this YouTube. I'm just taking time off. I'm gonna just relax, draw away from football.
Hey, if I'm him, John Gruden gonna have to square up with me. If I'm mad, John Gruden gonna have to square up with me.
I got money, bro.
Nah, man, you took me away from a very lucrative job that I would have.
Yeah, he can go back to.
You say you're gonna make me a GM, but I wasn't a GM. I get accused for moves I didn't want to make, and the moves that I did make,
I can't go back to.
Hey man, John Gruden would have to square up with me if I was
bro. You're acting like he can't go back to the NFL Network, like he can't go to ESPN.
I'm gonna be honest. The way that the ESPN moving, they don't want old blood in there.
Well, I mean,
might
he's
make
not
too
going.
much money.
He's going back to the NFL Network, bro.
Hey, Daniel Jeremiah.
Wait, was he with
should be
ESPN?
mad.
No,
Was he with ESPN?
he was with the NFL Network.
I thought he was with ESPN because he was
No,
always
he was with ESPN.
he was with ESPN.
Yeah. Well,
And
go back to
ESPN got rid of all their old guys. They said y'all asked for too much money. We bringing in new blood.
Yeah.
That's why Daniel Jeremiah is pretty much playing the Mayagro right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Hoodie, I fuck with JT not only on this show, but I fuck with JT in real life too. Like JT is one of my closest homies. Like JT is one of my closest homies. That's one of the reasons I have so much patience with my brother.
I can't wait for the season to start and this shit to prove me right.
And you're just all wrong.
Hey, look.
Yeah, thank you, Ben Bad. He was on NFL Network when he came to us. He was with the NFL Network.
No, I'm not saying he wasn't, but I know at the end he was with ESPN because he was always doing their draft
He
show.
left the NFL. No, that was NFL Network's draft show.
You might be. I could be wrong, but I just remember from the NFL.
You've been wrong all night. You've
You
been wrong about
bugging.
AD.
I'm wrong.
You've been
I'm
wrong
saying-
about trading Waller.
Hey, look, man. Look, within the Raider fan base, everyone's gonna pick OBJ over AB. We just know that's gonna happen.
Oh
But
my god.
go ask around the league. You know what? At the draft, ask people who would you rather have, AB or OBJ? Do that at the draft.
OBJ.
OBJ.
I'm saying, don't ask Raiders. We already know what that answer gonna be.
OBJ.
Okay, why is that?
Because he was a Raider and he never played a game for us. That's why.
All
You got cold feet, bro.
No.
Listen. You gotta go to Vegas, bro. You got cold feet, bro.
If we gonna do it, we're gonna do it.
Tomorrow.
This is the last thing I'm
gonna
gonna
put
say.
out a poll tomorrow. I'm gonna put out a poll tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a
No,
bar.
I'm not even gonna leave it with just
Yeah,
Raiders.
that shit.
That's
I'm
a
gonna leave
bar.
it
Cold
with,
feet.
I'm gonna
That cold
tag
feet.
all NFL, nigga. I'm gonna tag all NFL. Choose your wide receiver, AB or fucking OBJ.
He said Jay Lethal. Not Jay Lethal, man. Hey, you know what? Hoodie. Who's a better receiver? OBJ or AB? Who would you rather have? That's what I want to know.
I wouldn't even answer.
No, he's a Saints fan. He's a Saints fan.
No, but still though.
It's 3:30 here, and I'm more awake than JT. Man.
Fucking Waller.
Waller take us to. I bet he better take us to the Super Bowl the way y'all talking.
Shit, nigga, the way
y'all
talking,
talking. Hey, look, man, look. I see some
OBJ?
different than what y'all see.
I see OBJ.
That's not Hoodie. That's
I know it ain't, but it's still OBJ. That's why I see,
Yep.
nigga. I see OBJ.
OBJ.
I told of course, the Raiders are gonna pick OBJ.
Come on now.
Dude, he's never been a better receiver over AB ever in his career. Even at his peak, he was never a better receiver. That's not even debatable. It's not.
Exactly. Why are you debating it then?
Because you guys are saying he's a better receiver.
Why are you debating? We're just sitting there telling you no, but you keep on
No,
debating it, bro.
I said, who's a better receiver? You all say OBJ.
Right.
I swear, man. Sometimes I wish I was back in Cali, man. Sometimes I swear, man.
Why?
Cause man, you guys would be more close. Oh my god, I wish I was going to the draft, man.
That'd be funny. Hey, fucking the Dirty freeze up. Show
Yeah,
did.
he might have.
Yeah.
He probably gonna jump on the laptop. Let me be honest. I would choose OBJ because of this nigga's LSU bias.
Okay.
So he's saying he would pick OBJ because of LSU, but he's saying AB is a better receiver. But because he thinks he's a problem is why he won't pick him.
And I think honestly, I think that's more of the issue than anything. Just the whole, you know what I'm saying?
But But I hear that. My thing is with him is that it's always just one person that he has an issue with. It's never the team. It's like with us, it was Matt Mayock because it wasn't DC. It wasn't anyone else other than Mayock. And then at Tampa, it was Bruce Arenas. And at Pittsburgh, it was who was the GM there? Because it's never the players. It's just the management. When he's saying, "Hey, man, I know what I am. This is what I'm worth. Like, just give me what I ask."
Because wasn't Ziegler there when AB was with the Patriots?
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah. So
yeah,
we don't know what sentiments they had. You know what I'm saying?
But you know who the GM was at the Patriots? It was a guy holding the clipboard on the field.
Yeah. But still, though, even though he got him over there and everything like that, man, it's still to the point that he still something still came up with them. No matter what, like even how Brady, cleared him, got him into wherever system that he was at, and got him to work. That over. I mean, he didn't really put up big numbers. It's kind of pointless.
Who, AB?
Yeah,
he did put up big numbers with the Patriots. I mean, well, not with the Patriots, with Tampa Bay. He was the reason why they won the Super Bowl.
Look, man.
One game.
I don't want to talk about
the Super Bowl.
I don't want to talk about AB,
look
man.
at the stats of the season.
He's never coming here. We are wasting our breath. He's never fucking coming here. We're not gonna fucking offer him. Raider Nation is not gonna fucking stand for it, and you're fucking wrong. No, fucking midnight. Go to sleep.
I'm not going to sleep until y'all realize this.
Now keep AB's name out your fucking mouth. Okay?
All right, fine. Now back to Waller, like I was saying earlier.
Oh, fuck this motherfucker.
Look, if plan A don't work, there's always a plan B. But no.
Keep AB's name.
Remember the question I asked
in
your last time. The two players that you would add to your current roster, what offense on defense?
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious.
He said,
It has come to that point of the show where it is time for me to wrap up. It has been 3 lovely, wonderful hours spent with you guys. You know what I mean? You guys on the panel as well as you guys in the chat. It's been a marvelous time. I appreciate everybody stopping by, hanging out with your brother for a while. You know what I mean? It's 50 billion things to watch on YouTube. The fact that you took just a little bit of time or all your time to be here and hang out with me is greatly appreciated. All the super chats that came in today, I greatly appreciate you as well. If you would like to become a member of the channel, you can hit the community tab. I got a nice little membership up there for everybody. It's one level. I treat everybody the same. There's not 50 million levels. Everybody is the same. Even if you're not a member, I'm going to still treat you with love and respect. And I greatly appreciate everybody for being here. With that being said, Raider Twan, let them know where they can find you, brother.
You can find me on IG at Twan, TWUAN. I also have 2 YouTube channels, Raider Twan, just spelled exactly like that, Raider Twan. And then also I have a fishing channel on YouTube called Yes Sir Outdoors. So definitely check that out.
Most definitely. Dirty Low, tell them where they can find you, brother.
You can find me on every single platform that you can think of under dirt_E_low. And don't follow JT. He's crazy.
Wow.
My brother, bro. You're my brother, but I'm sorry. You give me a headache, bro. I was having a good night until you jumped on.
Tell people where they can send the hate mail, JT. Tell people where they can send the hate mail.
And you can send the hate at _Raider on Instagram, Facebook, and all other social media platforms. But yeah, hey, look, if you can find me, you can find me. If you can't, you can't. That's what I'm gonna say. Shit, I ain't putting on no damn socials for none of y'all. Like I said, man.
Most
But
definitely.
if I gotta
Trade
eat
for
pro, I
AB.
eat pro. But I fuck with all y'all. But also fuck all y'all if y'all don't want to agree with me. But y'all gonna see it anyway. Love y'all. Now I'm about to take my black ass to sleep.
All right, bro. Good night.
Most definitely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know where you can find me. You done arrived in the new level, the garage. We're up out the basement. We're into the garage night right now. You know what I mean? So I'll probably change the group name from the Crypt Keepers to the Mechanics. I think I'm gonna change it to the Mechanics because we didn't came up. Yeah, I mean, we didn't came up a little bit. So we're gonna keep climbing. Eventually, we're gonna get to the penthouse suites, and then we'll have the players card. You know what I mean? We'll have the players club over there. You know what I mean? So as I move up in levels, I'll change the name to my group too. You know what I mean? So we moving into the garage. Big things gonna happen in the garage. This is where we get to play with cars, bikes, everything in the garage. Can't get that shit in the basement. You know what I mean? So gotta go to the garage now. But you can find me on IG, dirty_Raider. You can find me on Twitter, Dirty Raider. And you can find me here, hanging out with my boy.
And here he is. Well, hey, subscribe to him anyway, you know. Yeah, I think you're muted.
Yeah, I'm muted too. Fucking muted. All kinds of shit's going on right now.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know, you guys definitely, if you guys have not subscribed to, you know, Dirty, go ahead and do that. Show him some love. He's been putting out great content for each and every one of us. So, you know, and he always shows love to all the content creators.
Sure fucking does.
Oh, there you go. I see two.
Yeah. So we seem to be having a little bit of technical difficulties with the internet at the house.
There's two of you guys. Oh, there was just two of you guys, bro. You see them?
Yeah, so we seem to be having a little bit of technical difficulties with the Wi-Fi in the house. But like I was saying, man, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Yo, motherfucking nation, go get your sunshine. We out. Hey, thanks for the kind words, brother. I appreciate that.
Bless you, bro.
Later.
Good night.